live on TikTok. That's right. Put your hands together. Best Country 106. It's Jay and Laney J live. Good morning, Laney J.
Good morning, Mr. J.
Happy Thursday.
Friday Eve.
AKA the next best thing to Friday.
Junior Friday.
AKA Friday Light.
Yeah, we could do Friday Light.
AKA Best Value Friday.
Best value, great value.
Is it Great Value Friday or Best Value Friday? Which one's better?
Great value.
Okay, they're pretty close.
Yeah,
All right,
I'd say
all right.
so.
Thank you for joining us here on TikTok as well as Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, X, and whatever else the kids got us on these days.
Yeah.
Good morning, Laney J.
Good morning.
It's been a good week so far.
It has.
It's about to get a lot better.
It's been a fast week.
It has been. I got my chat. I got my orange juice. I'm going to have my guest here in a second taste it and make sure it's just orange juice. As they've been accusing me. Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't fall for it.
As they've been accusing me all week. So.
But yeah, they've been accusing him of having a screwdriver in his
Yes,
cup,
yes. So,
yeah.
but please, Laney J, introduce our guest this morning.
Our guest this morning, Cody McDaniel. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Excellent.
I'm good. We're good.
Welcome to the show, Cody.
Well, thanks for having me.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Now, what is your title?
Yes.
I always get this confused.
There's a lot of letters in this title.
So I guess it depends on which day of the week you're really referring to, but my job that I work for the county is I'm the emergency management director for Curtin County.
The emergency management director. Okay, I couldn't.
Yeah. So basically what that means simply is this in a nutshell. Any first responders, any kind of emergencies or things that happen in the county, car wreck, chemical spill, fires, those kind of things, if they're bigger than any one agency can handle, then I'm the guy that has the phone that calls and gets all the extra resources from somewhere else. And so basically I got the little red phone in the office that I make the phone calls.
Gotcha.
Ah, man,
Gotcha.
he's the one. He's the one that pushes the button for the missiles too. I think.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah, from the silos on the south side of the county.
Yeah, some people say I'm also the money man, which is not true, but you know how that works.
Yes,
So, yeah.
of course. Well, yeah, we won't go there. So, what are you going to talk to us about this morning? We're talking about the eclipse.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so that's right. So we want to talk about the eclipse, and the eclipse is coming, and you know, there's a lot of people who say, well, it's going to be huge or it's going to be small, and it all depends on what the weather's going to do. But you know, when it comes to being ready for things, you know, especially in emergency situations, if you don't prepare for a bad emergency, it will be as worse as bad as you can imagine. So all I'm trying to do is get the community prepared, get the citizens prepared, the businesses prepared, so that if we do have a worst case scenario, that we're all prepared for it, we can handle it and get through it without any trouble. So that, you know, I just want to come talk about that a little bit this morning.
So, okay, we all know that we're expecting, they say, thousands of people.
Maybe even 100,000 even.
Yeah.
I mean, they have said some of those numbers.
Yeah, and so I guess the fair answer for that is with the estimators, based on previous eclipses like the eclipse in 2017 and those kinds of things. A town of similar size and similar geographics up in the Northwest, there's about 7,000 people in that town. They had 116,000 people in their town for that. And they only had an eclipse that lasted a minute. We're having 4 minutes of totality in all of McCurtain County.
Right.
So it's kind of like the Super Bowl of eclipses. And so the numbers range anywhere from about 20,000 to in the 300,000-400,000 range that experts have said could be here.
Wow.
And the big number is going to happen if everywhere else on the line of the eclipse is bad weather and we're perfect weather.
Right.
We're in trouble.
Yeah.
As far as that goes. Last week they came out from the state and some of their data experts and people that do all those kind of number crunchings. Their number's right around 70.
Okay.
And my number's about 120. That's kind of where I think we're going to land, depending on the weather. And so with that in mind, we want to make sure that our number one goal for the county is our locals first, right? And the reason we're doing that is because, you know, if we do have worst case scenario, we're expecting that traffic is gonna be completely gridlocked. And the people that are coming, they're the techie people, they're the ones who don't have necessarily common sense like us country folk have. Right? But, you know, so they're gonna show up with a car that's got no gas in it, and they're gonna get gas on the way home. They're gonna show up with no provisions, take care of themselves, groceries and those kind of things. And so if we do get 100,000 people, we don't have the infrastructure to handle that much gasoline, we don't have the infrastructure to handle that much food.
Right.
So if that happens, we'll quickly run out of fuel and food. And so our roads will be clogged. So our goal is to have roads restored within movement within 24 hours. That literally doesn't mean flowing, just like moving 5 foot at a time. It could take that long to uncongested because everywhere in McCurtain County is 2-lane road.
Yeah.
And then that means you can't get trucks in to refuel everything and to bring groceries back in. And so our goal for fuel and gas is 48 hours restored in McCurtain County, or starting to restore. So with that idea in mind, what we're asking is all of our locals to be ready. So if you're gonna be here for that eclipse, and you're not gonna go out of town and get away from the crazy, we're all gonna take vacation.
Right.
So we're asking everybody on Friday before you get off work or whenever that is, fill your car with gas. Everybody, I don't care who you are, that make that your day to fill up your car with gas and have a full tank of gas when you go home. And also when you go home that weekend, go buy you a bill of groceries. You know, if you can afford 3 days, that's all you can, go buy that. If you can afford a week.
Now let's go with those two alone, because that's kind of your main ones: gas and groceries for the weekend. Now let's say everybody in the county goes and buys gas and groceries on Friday. That's still going to cause a little bit of an issue, right?
It is.
Okay.
And so that's why I'm asking you to do that, the week before.
Gotcha.
And now, but also, we're talking with the local grocers, we're talking with the fuel suppliers, and they all know what's coming.
They're preparing as well.
They're kind of ramping up and being prepared, kind of like the grocery stores. They know when a big Hochtown run comes. They know which is big weekends. They're kind of preparing for that, and so that's what we're trying to do, is get everybody ready so that the problem we're going to run into is if we do have this big overrun, our first responders aren't going to be, they're just going to be dealing with at all the road problems and all the other things. And so I want our locals to be ready to take care of themselves, because in the first responding world, the idea is the first 72 is on you. And so if we have a major disaster, and all the times when you go deploy like the hurricanes and those things, that's literally, it takes 72 hours just to get stuff there.
Yeah.
And so I want our locals ready. You know, let's say let's say we were to lose water and electricity in our homes for whatever reason, that at the same time, can your family take care of itself without running water and without electricity at your house?
Now, is there a possibility of running water being an issue?
Sure, there is. That, you know, that if we get that large volume of people and everything is overrun, you know, it will over all of our infrastructure in McCurtain County is.
What's it designed to hold? What's the load it's designed for? How many people?
Man, that's you know, currently just a little bit bigger than what we have now, and that's and that's, I can give you that answer for just about everywhere, because they only build what they need. We very seldom, you know, nobody has the money to build a 500,000 acre facility when you only need 10,000 acres. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So we're just over capacity right now, and so if we get that influx, it could. But the other thing that you have to think of in my world is always is, so you got a bunch of people coming, kind of like Super Bowl event. You know, you got people coming. There's always going to be bad guys who say, "There's a whole bunch of people there. Let's go mess with them." So if somebody were to show up and do that, if somebody were to show up and do that kind of thing, they wanted to tamper with the water supply, or if they wanted to mess with the electrical grid or do something like that, you know, just one car wreck at a electrical substation, everybody's out of power until they get that fixed. And so I'm just wanting people to, you know, this is nothing else as a good exercise. Hey, this is coming. What can you do?
Yeah, let's be ready.
Be ready. And so those are some of the things that we want to talk about. So have everybody, the local individuals, gas in your car, food for your family, and be able to take care of yourself. And then the second thing I want to talk to people about, especially businesses. Let's say there's a good chance to make some good money and some good revenue with this thing.
Pause right there. We got a few people asking. We're talking about the eclipse coming up in April. That's the topic right now here on Jay and Laney J Live. Sorry, just getting back to you, because we had multiple people asking.
Yeah, so that's April the 8th. It's Monday. We'll go over our area about noon. It crosses the Red River on the south end about 10 o'clock that morning, and it'll leave northeast Eagletown about 3 that afternoon. So we've got a pretty big window there what's going to happen. So there's a good influx for chances to make lots of money there.
And my understanding is they're going to add at least one more full troop of people, or at least the amount of people that would, when it comes to Oklahoma Highway Patrol, or maybe even more than that since the last time I talked to him.
Yeah, so that number, I've been in meetings with the Highway Patrol, and anyway, so they're currently at 110 extra patrolmen that will be here.
Wow.
in Curtin
Yeah.
County.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a troop is a big deal,
awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
Curtin County, Choctaw County, and we've got just everybody for basic information, we've broken the county up into basically 6 areas: a north area, an east area, a south area, and a west area, and then of course Idabel and Broken Bow, their own individual areas. And each one of those areas, we're going to have an ambulance strike team, a fire brigade detachment, a police law enforcement detachment, and some communications. At each one of those, one towards Bethel, one towards Eagletown, one towards Harris, one towards Garvin Milton area. And we're bringing people in from around the state, and there'll be about 20 or 30 people at each one of those locations for the duration of it, because our first responders are going to be taxed. And so we're bringing in enough resources.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
you're not going to be able to drive from Broken Bow to north of Hochatown to respond to a call.
Exactly.
And so we're basically breaking the county up into 6 miniature counties, and we're setting it up so that if there is a call that comes in, we can handle it.
Now we got to run, but if somebody is interested in finding out more information that you have when it comes to the details of what we've talked about here, maybe the items and ways they can go about getting things to prepare you, like you said, if there's water outages, if there's electric outages, things of that nature, is there a web page maybe, or even a phone number that they can contact?
Sure. I say a webpage. Those things are coming probably in the next week or two. We're going to put out a whole public spread through the Joint Information Center.
Awesome.
We're setting that up, and so I'll get that information to
Awesome.
you.
Yeah, we'll put it out there.
If anybody has questions, I'll put my cell phone out there. 580-612-2110 if you need help or have questions. If I don't answer, leave a message and I'll get back to you.
And you mentioned businesses too. I didn't want to cut you off
Yeah.
there, but there will be some opportunities for businesses, not only to cater to the ones that are always around, but to have extra influx of business. So, but you definitely want to be prepared there as well.
I do. The only quick thing I want to say about business is if you're going to make money, just know that you have employees, and your employees may be stuck with you for 3 or 4 days. So you got to take care of your employees. You got to feed them, you got to house them, and take care of their hygiene. If you're going to make money, take care of them until you get them home. The only other thing I'll say about that, just to quickly add, is if you have single parent employees, the schools are out Mondays and Tuesdays. So if you make a single parent come to work, now they got kids at home that are unattended, and your parents stuck at work because you made them come to work. Now we got kids at home unattended. So if you're in a business, think about how that's going to affect.
Wow, that's a good point.
Some,
Yeah.
Just think ahead.
I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah.
Laney J's like, I ain't coming to work, bro.
No,
No, and that's important. I want you to know, and I want everybody in this to know that we're going to be here at the radio station. We'll be a hub of information. We have the largest audience in the county.
Yeah.
So I would love to let you know, obviously, that you can send any information that you would like to be broadcast out there that day
We will absolutely do that.
and that weekend.
We'll be putting out lots of information, and y'all will be a part of that.
Perfect.
Yeah, good.
Well, man, I hate that we have to cut you off, but I thoroughly enjoy it. Yes, definitely. Maybe you can come back for another update a little bit closer to time.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.
So,
All right.
All
Thank
right.
you very much.
Cody. Very
Yeah,
much.
absolutely.
All right.
22 minutes
I'll have you
after
back. I'll
7
get in
a.m.
touch with you. Okay.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You did a great job, too. Had a lot of information there.
He's good.
I wasn't surprised that he had all that information, but it was good. Good information. Some stuff that I haven't even heard, and I feel like I've made a lot of these meetings and stuff. So once he gets that information to
Yeah.
us, the website and things of that nature, we'll put that out there for everybody. So again, that was fun. Thank you so much, Cody. Appreciate you. All right.
All right. That's good. It's something. I'm telling you. It's I'm anxious to see if we're really gonna have that many people.
Cody, he says, send them across the river. Texas got something for them.
Oh.
They're coming from across the river, actually,
Yeah.
Cody. They're coming from Dallas, and they're visiting up here. So I guess because we have the best totality.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
So that's why they'll be here. But we'll deal with it.
That's what they be saying.
I just say.
Hey, we got a new game coming to Jay and Laney J Live very soon.
Oh yeah.
I'm so excited.
That's what they be saying.
That's what they be saying anyway.
That's gonna be fun.
It's going to be a kind of like an Easter hunt, an Easter egg hunt, but it's not going to be an Easter egg hunt. So those of you out like, oh, another Easter egg hunt, so tired. No, this ain't an Easter egg hunt. This is something way cooler. And you know us, we've decided, Jay and Laney J Live like to give away cash money.
Yes, we do. It's just like an Easter egg hunt, but it's not.
But it's not. So there you go.
It's going to be fun.
All right, 23 minutes after 7 a.m. We're going to be right back, folks, as we have a quick song bringing you into Laney J's Lowdown. We'll be back. It's Best Country 106, Jay and Laney J Live. You know I love me some Danielle Peck.
Yes.
But she's bad for me. All right. Hey, Becky. She said, thank you for getting everyone prepared. My pleasure, Becky. My pleasure. Marianne, good morning. Charlotte, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Leilani. All right. We're going to take a quick time out for this song, and then we'll be right back with Laney J's Lowdown
Woo-hoo.
in 2.5 minutes. If you want,
Push it. Keep pushing.
you can walk.
You can walk back more. I think I could. Actually, no, my parents probably wouldn't. Yeah. That's enough for it.
It's good for you.
I used to record like a 5 second more. Good to know. I could always just get off with that.
That's done. You don't want it.
I think probably the worst spot. You have the thing on the top of the roof top on. The wind gets up blowing up there.
That's what it's made from. It's where they want to stay. Always put your hand in. It'll be fine.
I feel like even the back roads would get clogged because the locals would be using the back roads and everybody else would be trying to just do it already. I just need to- they won't let me go forward. Every fucking- I think about that.
Best Country 106, Jay and Laney J Live, plus some intern with us now. Good morning, intern.
Good morning.
That was Danielle Peck, Bad for Me. When she came out, she was so hot.
Oh,
She was
yeah?
big time.
Yeah.
And then she fell off.
Oh, I don't know what happened to her.
She did. She was a one album wonder.
Yeah.
She had like 2 songs out of that.
One hit wonder.
Terrible.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Finding a Good Man was the other one. Remember that one?
Yes.
Finding a Good
I
Man.
think that's the only one of hers that
Yeah,
I've heard.
probably. Yeah. So those 2 songs were the ones that hit, and that was it. Good morning, everybody. We appreciate you joining us. If you're on TikTok, keep smashing the like button. We're at. Wait a minute. What?
What?
We're at 1,200.
Already?
Are you kidding me, right, meow?
Kidding
No.
me right meow?
No. Already, we should be at 10,000 by now. What you talking about?
That's true.
We're good, Lisa. How you doing this morning? Lisa found us on Facebook yesterday
She
after she left.
did.
Oh,
Good
TikTok,
morning,
yeah.
Lisa.
We appreciate you joining us. And Marcus. Hey, it's Marcus Simpson one time.
One time.
What's up, Marcus? Watching from Southwest Arkansas.
Ah.
Yep,
okay.
yep. All right, we got things coming up. Matter of fact, I got Laney J's Lowdown very, very shortly, but I do want to point out, if you're driving downtown Broken Bow this morning, you may see something new.
Yes.
That's right. There
Yeah.
are now 4-way stops at 3rd Street on Main and Broadway.
Yes.
That's what they were setting up the other day.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yes. So now we have 4-way stops on 3rd Street. So if you're coming from MLK,
Yeah.
you got 1st, 2nd, 3rd. 1st is south of us, 2nd is north of us, and then 3rd is by the City Hall.
I mean, slow down.
Slow down.
You should have slowed down anyway. You don't need to be hauling through.
Yeah. So that will definitely help with some of the folks smashing the gas through here.
Definitely. Yeah,
Yeah,
don't-
because you
don't-
know they are.
Yeah, don't do that. It's not good. But it's kind of jumps out at you if you're not used to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, and that's what it did to me.
So be careful if you're heading downtown Broken Bow. Good morning, Kyle. Welcome to the show.
Oh, good morning, Kyle.
I know Charlotte said you cannot repeat that phrase until you've watched Super Troopers.
I've watched it. I finally watched it.
You did?
I didn't think it was that funny.
I told you couldn't watch it with any children, right?
I didn't watch
Okay,
it with a
good.
child. Yeah.
Now you saw why.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. But I didn't think it was that funny.
Okay, fine.
Have you seen Super
No.
Troopers?
No, he's too young.
Alright. I mean,
The-
everybody
he
says
doesn't need to
it's
be
really funny.
inundated by the stuff in that movie.
Okay, don't,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, yeah, you don't
Not
need
yet.
to watch it.
Not
but,
yet.
You know, you never know.
Not yet. Sometimes people have. Yeah, you're right.
It just wasn't funny. So, alright. Okay. I won't say it no more.
You ready for this?
Just kidding.
You ready for this?
I'm ready.
All right, it is time now for Laney J's Lowdown.
There's going to be some plans to cut COVID isolation guidelines by the CDC, and giant spiders are flooding into more eastern states. We're going to talk about that up next on my Lowdown.
Ew, giant spiders. That's Laney J's nightmare. We had a question on here. Irrelevant Porpoise says, can you play Beyonce's new hit country song? Have you heard it? It's garbage. It's not good. Yes, I absolutely have a face for radio. That's why I'm a superstar on the radio. But thank you. Thank you, Mr. Original. Captain, come up with something new. I'm just playing. I could take a joke. You need some more Tom Brady in your life, is what they're saying over here.
No, I don't.
What's up,
And
Lisa?
whoever said that,
Aw. Irrelevant said you actually have a nice face and a voice. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm old, though, so. My face was a lot prettier 25 years ago. Not 35 years ago, because I had a lot of pimples.
I hit that perfect age.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the perfect age.
Here y'all go.
All right, it's time now for Laney J's Lowdown.
The Center for Disease Control and Prevention is preparing to loosen the COVID isolation guidelines.
Really?
Obviously, for the first time. Now, they always did the 10 to 5 days. They started out with, 15? And then
Or
we
2
went
weeks
down
or
to-
something, yeah.
Then we went down to 10.
And then down to 5.
And now they're down to 5. So what's happening is 4 agency officials and an expert that's familiar with all the discussions with the CDC.
Expert.
They recommend that people who tested positive need to stay home if they've been fever-free, or they don't need to stay home
Okay.
if they've been fever-free for 24 hours without the use of medication.
So it's back. So it's the same as the flu then.
I mean, pretty
much, right?
Yeah, if it's Tuesday morning and you have a fever and you take Tylenol to bring it down, you can't go to work Wednesday morning.
Gotcha.
That's
Yeah,
how,
that makes
you know,
sense.
If you got to take something to help your fever come down,
Yeah.
you still don't need to go to work. So
Yeah, something's
What's up,
still in
Steph?
there bumping that fever up.
that's
Wisconsin in
right.
the house.
So you have to pay attention to that, and don't be like, oh yeah, I took Tylenol at 4 o'clock yesterday. It's 7 o'clock the next morning. I can go to work.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
Yeah, if you stayed home yesterday because you got strep throat, I'm not talking about COVID, I'm not talking about the flu. If you stayed home yesterday because you have strep throat, don't come to work tomorrow.
That's right.
I mean, it's very contagious.
That's right.
Come
It
on,
is.
guys. Anything
It
contagious,
is.
don't come to work. Don't go to school.
Nah, just come in with a gas mask.
Yeah.
Well, the new guidelines are going to be released in early April, but we've had local doctors that have been doing that with people, in the last few months. Like that's what they've been doing if they've got
Exactly.
COVID. So, me personally, let me give you my opinion.
Yeah, as a nurse.
I don't care what they say. We still don't know everything there is to know about COVID, and we've been
Makes sense.
going, back and forth ever since this came out.
For
So
3
I
years, 3.5 years.
I don't trust it.
We don't know most things about most viral infections.
That's a good point.
We know less about COVID.
We know even less about fungal infections too.
Yeah. And we'll know less about our Alaska pox. It's the newest, it's the new hotness in diseases, right?
Really?
Yeah.
I've not
I've
heard of
heard
Alaska
nothing
pox.
about it.
Really?
I feel like you're making this up.
Huh.
Intern is calling me out saying he thinks I made it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm like, what?
Man.
What up, Laney J?
Y'all are just, I'm sorry, continue.
No, okay, yeah. So there are some major cities like New York and Boston. They may soon see an invasion of giant spiders. There's a species of large spiders that spin golden webs, right?
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that is kinda
There are already, some on the East Coast. They're actually flourishing in Georgia.
Uh-oh.
So they're saying that these spiders may move up into New York and into Boston. Now, this spider, like I said, it does the
The golden webs.
golden webs, and you can find them mainly in trees and the power lines
Oh,
in
okay.
those areas. But
It sounds to me like Devil Down in Georgia.
well, this spider originated in Japan, and it has a
course it did.
remarkable ability to multiply in areas that are typically hostile to wildlife, including busy roads and the clamor of city life. So that obviously doesn't bother these big spiders. They're called Joro spiders, Joro. Personally, I feel like I'm blessed that I don't live in a big city right now because I would probably freak out.
Yeah, Lisa, I think you pronounced China wrong there.
Yeah,
These lab-made spiders.
that's kind of how I was feeling about it. They were lab made, so
Oh, no.
yeah, I just,
That's funny.
it's rough. The spiders are bad enough.
Okay.
I may have to ask Trey about the Juro spiders next time.
And we'll ask Doc what he thinks about the new CDC guidelines when we talk to him in about 45 minutes.
Yes.
I like it.
I
That's
also
it for
looked
my
up
look.
his Alaska pox.
Yeah.
How do you know that? The first known fatality was posted like 16 hours ago.
Because I do my research, brother.
How long's it been out?
Like 16 hours ago. Like that's when the first known fatality was posted.
Yeah. So
Like,
that's
to the bigger news.
that's the next thing. Alaska pox.
That is crazy.
What was it? What was it that came? We had the murder hornets,
Yeah, the murder hornets back in the day. COVID.
and there was something else, some kind of other.
Oh, it was the balloons, remember? The China balloons, the air balloons or whatever, the spy balloons. Don't forget the spy balloons.
that gave us. There was some other kind of
The,
pox.
the Chinese spy balloons that were using American technology.
Ew!
This is for entertainment purposes only. What's up, Michelle? How you doing?
Wow.
How you doing? What's up?
That looks tough.
What is it?
That Alaska pox.
Hey, you were talking about scientists earlier.
Yeah.
America's favorite scientist is going to chime in on the CDC's new quarantine regs, right?
Absolutely.
I'm Dr. Anthony Fauci. Man, oh, can you believe this? The CDC says you don't have to isolate for 5 days if you get COVID. That place has fallen apart since I left. What the hell good is it being a doctor if you can't order people around? But I can't, because now we got a new disease called Alaska pox. But don't worry, I got this one. I hereby mandate that Alaska socially distance from the rest of the country. Forget 6 feet. I need Alaska to stay on the other side of Canada and quit rubbing your noses together. Alaska pox is transmitted through boogers. I mean, who knows? I like making crap up. And if you're a moose, wear a mask. I'm Anthony Fauci, and the doctor is out.
Thanks, Fauci.
No, man.
I call him Fauci for short.
Somebody said Fauci ouchies.
Fauci ouchies.
Fauci ouchies.
Ah.
And thank you, Doris. It was monkeypox, is what I was trying to think of.
Monkeypox. I forgot about those. Yeah.
We have all kinds of bad stuff.
Dang.
Yeah.
I mean, chickenpox has been holding the crown for the pox for a long time.
Yeah.
So
Move
monkeys and Alaska's like, forget y'all, hold my beer.
Yeah, that's
Hold my igloo.
No, I was looking. Alaska pox, it was first found in 2015.
Okay.
It's just now getting this bad.
really.
First death by it yesterday. That's how timely we are this morning. Yeah, buddy. In about 7 minutes, we have the impossible question
Yes,
brought to
we
you
do.
by Nova.
Nova.
Looking forward to that.
She hasn't showed it to me.
What's that?
Oh, yeah, I was being stingy.
Mm-hmm.
I had set it over there and then I moved it in turn. I'm sorry.
Hey, if you're a fan of the current president or the former president,
Uh-oh.
Biden or Trump, we're about
Okay.
to offend you.
Okay.
You ready for
let's
this?
do it.
Normally we don't go political,
Okay.
but did y'all see The Golden Bachelor? It was a huge success. I know I spoke negatively about it, but apparently people like seeing boomers in love.
Everybody needs love.
I agree. Now ABC is launching The Golden Bachelorette.
Oh,
That makes
really?
sense.
Naturally, if you got success
I'm gonna
one way.
apply. That'll be fun.
I think you are quite of age for
I feel
goldenness.
like it.
Yeah, it's just in time for election season, so I
You
think
still got gold on top.
I think we need more reality shows about old people. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, all right.
First, there was the Golden Bachelor, then the Golden Bachelorette. Now, two elderly men compete for the love of the nation. It's the Golden Candidate. One senior citizen is running on retribution, Donald Trump. I'll tell you who won't be getting a rose. Nikki Haley. I mean, Nancy Pelosi. I'm always mixing up those two losers. And the other is a well-meaning elderly man with a poor memory, Joe Biden. I think I'd like to buy a vowel, Pat. Who would I choose? And why must the rest of us have the same crappy choice we had 4 years ago? If Sleepy Joe wins, he's gonna change the name of Pennsylvania.
You know, if the former guy wins, I'll tell you, Jack, he's gonna kick Pennsylvania out of NATO.
Don't miss the reality show you wish wasn't a reality. The Golden Candidate.
It's malarkey.
You're wrong. It's Tofefe.
Thank you so much. The Golden Candidate coming to your TVs and some mudslinging near you. There you go, guys.
The reality
Mud
TV.
slinging near you.
Yeah,
I
buddy.
Love it. I
Yeah,
love
buddy.
It.
I'm curious what the vote would be on our TikTok right now. Trump or Biden? Put it in the chat. I just want to see how many votes we get. Trump or Biden in the chat right now. TikTok only. If you do it on Facebook, I'm kicking you out. Ha!
No, the vote should be Trump, Biden,
Mm-hmm.
or Taylor Swift. 'Cause
Ha!
we all know
Swift would get every vote.
that Swift would get way more votes.
That's
I vote for
hilarious.
Swift.
Hilarious.
Did you see Gemma's comment?
Which one? Where?
She said
Who?
it's called Only Grams, Jane.
Only Grams?
Instead of Only Fans. Only Grams.
Dang. That's kind of funny.
That's hilarious.
It's OG. Oh my goodness.
I love that. Only Grams. Looks like Trump's getting more votes than Biden.
It
here.
does. It
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, there's a meme that's like a cat. It's like it's on my way to vote for Trump, no matter how many felonies he has, or
Ha!
indictments or something.
He made less people angry. Is,
Trump?
yeah.
I don't think so.
Really?
I think everybody, like so many people, hate Trump.
I think I personally think he made more people angry with his harshness or rash speech, but I think the other guy, the current guy, has disappointed those people that voted for him instead
Yeah.
of Trump,
Yeah, that's
thinking
probably-
they were going
yeah.
to get somebody that was a politician again, and now he's just maybe too forgetful or too folly. You know what I mean? Sorry.
Gravity's
Two-
coming at that man.
Yeah, gravity's catching up to him. 2.5 minutes till we get into the impossible question brought to you by Nova. Keep your comments. Thanks for the heart puffs. Today we want those bears, those little gummy bear thingies though. We have 106, what is that? Hello bears or
Oh, I'm
hi
a
bear?
gummy bear.
Yeah, the high bears.
Yes, I'm a gummy bear.
She's a gummy bear.
All right, cool. Oh, intern's gotta go.
Yeah.
Bye,
that's fine.
intern.
Fine.
Oh, I've got.
Can you
short
see me
social
waving in
media.
here?
Hi, intern's mom.
Intern's brother, can you see me waving in here? No?
He's looking.
Barely.
though.
No, he said. He's like, no, can't you see it? Sorry.
Love the thumbs down. That was cute.
Yes. All right. So, bye. Yeah,
Have
he's
a good
folly.
day, intern.
He's
Okay,
folly.
see ya.
F-A-L-L-Y. That is correct.
Vote Jay
Spelling.
President.
Folly.
Vote for Jay President. I like that. Jay Lindley, President 2082. No, I'll be dead by then.
We.
I'll be gone.
Jay. Laney J.
Thank you for the roses. Ooh, wait a minute. Hold up. Irrelevant Porpoise just sent us 2 of those little bear thingies. Hi, Bear.
For Biden.
Hi, Bear. Oh, was Porpoise voting for Biden?
He said gummy bears for Biden.
Oh, okay. That's funny. I love it. Here, we gotta get some. We're getting some dancing on there. I want to get it out there. Oh, we missed it. Darn.
Oh.
We had some dancing outside, but
Dancing Queen.
all right. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. How about that impossible question though? What do you think about it today?
I think it's great. I
Yeah?
think it's going to be a little bit more difficult than what I anticipated.
Nah.
I'm serious.
Nah.
It's going to be
Should
great.
be easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Easy peasy.
We'll be back with the impossible question brought to you by Nova.
Climb the pyramid and claim the Cupid's cash. Saturdays in February.
We'll be right back.
Every half hour from 5 p.m. to midnight to win cash prizes. Pick a square at the bottom and win the amount on the other side. But draw a Cupid's arrow and you move up to the next level. Get to the top and you win $1,000 in cash. Keep climbing. We'll see you at the top of Cupid's Cash. At both Choctaw Casinos, Idabel and Broken Bow. Details at ChoctawCasinos.com.
Brick and Bread is the new craft sandwich shop in downtown
That's pretty
Broken Bow.
funny.
They make sandwiches, soups, and salads from scratch
folly.
with as much
Yeah.
creativity as they can muster.
He's too folly.
in a kitchen. When was the last time you put hot honey, candy jalapenos, apple slices, cheese, pickled red onions, and chips on your sandwich at home? Drop by 201 North Main Street in downtown Broken Bow for fresh, fun food for lunch or dinner. Open Sunday through Thursday, 11 to 9. Friday and
Keep
Saturday.
smashing that like button TikTok and keep sending us those high bears. We're about to get into the impossible question brought to you by Nova Cannabis Company. Share the live too, because y'all get to play along. Facebook, y'all share the live too.
Yeah, share it.
Share it and like it. Give us some love.
Winners of the impossible question brought to you by Nova must collect their winnings within 30 days at KKBI Studios, 108 North Broadway, downtown Broken Bow. Gift certificates obtained will expire 30 days from date issued. To win, be the first caller at 580-584-3388 or 584-3372 with the correct answer. One prize winner per household per month, please.
Let's do this.
Impossible question brought to
All right, see if we can give an answer.
See if y'all can get this right today. Sup, chat? Y'all ready to this? Bring back Keisha. Earl wanted Keisha.
I know. I'm like, what Keisha do?
That's his nickname for you.
Call me Keisha.
All right, Kesha.
Kesha. Oh gosh.
Remember her?
Wow.
What's she doing these days?
I don't know. Probably getting her hair braided.
All right, it is time now for the impossible question brought to you by Nova Cannabis Company. Give us a call, 580-584-3388, 580-584-3389, and 580-584-3372. You have to call in to win the prize, which is
2 for 2 from the meltdown.
which is
right.
2 sandwiches, 2 chips, and 2 drinks.
Yes.
Just in time for you to make up for Valentine's Day that you messed up yesterday.
Yeah. That's right. If you messed it up, you messed it up.
Hate it for you.
Yep.
You did it, not me.
Show do.
Some more bear scent. Aw, thank you, Just Nick. Appreciate you.
Yeah, we do.
Heck yeah. Let me see how many bears we got. Where we at? Where we at?
I can't
Although
see
you
it.
can hit this little, after you follow us, you can hit that little heart button right there and become part of the team.
We have 58 bears.
5 more bears just sent. 58 more bears needed. That's it.
Yeah.
What?
Thank you,
We're
Sarah
already,
Bear.
we're over the halfway point. Sarah Barra.
That's cool.
All right, let's do this.
All right, here we go. Here's your question. Around 1 billion people do this annually. 1 in 4 people in the U.S. do this. Women do it more than men overall, but just barely. Baby boomers are the generation that do it the most. What is it?
580-584-3388. Call to win. That's 584-3388. Give me that question again.
Around 1 billion people do this annually. 1 in 4 people in the U.S. do this. Women do it more than men overall, but just barely. Baby boomers are the generation that do this the most. What is it?
Mimi says she just got the number 3 gifter badge What's up, Mimi?
What's up, Mimi?
Mimi says it all. Ha! Get it? Sorry. All right, no calls, huh? Am I stumping the panel? Is it too hard today? Is it truly impossible?
It's a little difficult.
No answers, huh? Let's see what the Facebook chat's got on here. A colonoscopy.
What?
Oh my goodness, that choked me up because I'm about to be 45.
Don't do it. Don't fall for it.
You know what they say at 45? You should get your first colonoscopy.
That's what they say. You know, I mean, it's a good thing to do to check.
Make sure you ain't got no polyps.
Yeah, or other things up in there. That's ain't supposed to
I mean,
be
you
there.
know, don't be sticking nothing up in there.
Yeah, don't do that.
580-584-3388. Good morning, Mimi says.
Around 1 billion people do this annually. 1 in 4 people in the U.S. do this. Women do it more than men overall, but just barely. Baby boomers are the generation that do this the most. What is it? I think the problem with the answers this morning is everybody's thinking.
Okay, I understand. I'm cool with that.
It took me a while. I mean,
Ooh.
I read the question at 6:30. I just now come up with an answer.
Let's go to the phone lines.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Routine checkup.
Routine checkups. That's a great answer. Now, what we're looking for?
Couponing.
Couponing. Okay, y'all are all on it this morning. That's not it. It's also not talking to their neighbors, but that's a good answer. Let's go to this. Oh, no lines. Let's see. I only heard the end. All right, give us the question again real quick.
Around 1 billion people do this annually. 1 in 4 people in the U.S. do this. Women do it more than men overall, but just barely. Baby boomers are the generation that do this the most. What is it?
All right.
Baby boomers do it the most.
I am entertaining Marianne well today. I appreciate
Yes,
that.
you are. I'm like, he's hilarious every day. You just don't have to put up with it.
All right, this is a really, really good thing. Everybody should do it. That narrows it down a little bit.
All right.
It's a really, really good thing, and everyone should do it
Okay.
if you're old enough.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Flossing, that's a great answer. Everyone should do it. But
Volunteering.
that's correct. Yes. Who do we have on the phone?
She hung up. Oh well, you're a loser. It's fine. You hung up.
Yes.
I got it right for you.
The
You hung up.
answer, correctly answered by Laney J, is volunteering. Everyone should do it.
Yes, they should. I agree. Don't try to call back now.
Ah!
You're not getting
She's
the
salty,
prize.
my friends.
Yeah, I am. You
She
hung
now
up.
she now salty.
Period.
It's salty swap shop. Look here.
Yep.
Salty time.
I am salty. Shouldn't have hung up.
Man, you hung up on Lane. They hung right back up. They're like, dang, she ain't having it.
No, Lady J ain't playing. Y'all already know this by now.
We say it every time. Don't hang
Yeah,
up.
Don't hang up. We tell you all the time.
It says here over 1 billion people volunteer annually. 1 in 4 Americans will volunteer in their lifetime. Women are more likely than men to volunteer, both formally and informally. And baby boomers are most likely to be the volunteers than any other generation. Those are some facts about volunteering.
Well, that's cool. Volunteering is a good thing. You should do it.
Mimi says, maybe she got disconnected. Phone dropped the call, maybe?
No, Mimi, that doesn't happen ever.
Ever. It's never happened in the history of phone calls.
I appreciate your positivity for the caller, but no.
No.
They know not to hang up.
We even say on some shows, we're like, if you're in a bad connection area, get to the top of the hill and stop so you have connection through the entire call.
Yeah. I mean, it happens. We know.
We know.
But, think about our person who answered yesterday.
Yeah?
They had a horrible connection.
Yep.
Never hung up.
Never hung up, and we finally got it out of them, and it was correct.
That's right. So,
That's true.
Yeah, I don't want to hear those excuses.
Lisa said Laney is the best.
Laney's mean because of
Yes.
Jay. Jay made me mean.
Oh, you going to blame this on hanging out with me now?
Yeah.
All right. I got you.
Y'all be getting me in trouble. I'm going to have to start a only.
I got you. You know what? You're impeached.
Now you can do what Congress does. Nothing? No. Impeachment. Now anyone can impeach anyone else for even the flimsiest of reasons.
I've had it with your beard, hair, and the sink. I'm impeaching you.
Well, you're impeached too for having 12 bottles of hair products but only one head.
Impeach your coworkers.
Woo! Okay. Whoever microwaved fish is getting served article of impeachment
I mean, they're not wrong. Let's impeach everybody.
Okay.
Impeached. Now what happens? Nothing really. We got to then remove them from office, but nobody's going to do that.
That's right. That's right.
So you are literally wasting the Americans' time and tax dollars. Gotcha. Understood.
That's right.
Thank you for the pointless impeachment. I'm tired of anybody being impeached. When the Republicans are in office, Democrats are trying to impeach. When the Democrats are in office and Republicans are trying to impeach. I would think if one thought they were better than the other, when their turn came, you're like, you know what? We're not actually going to try to impeach you because we know for a fact you won't be impeached, and y'all did it to us, so we're better than you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But instead, they go right to it. Everybody's impeaching everybody today.
Yeah. It's
Impeaches for everyone.
It's a constant battle.
You're
It's
impeached.
terrible.
You're impeached.
And you're impeached. I don't know. It's like that. It's just crazy.
Sad but true.
Somebody on TikTok asked us what our thoughts was on the van life movement.
What's the van life movement? Give me a detail. You got it?
Van life is like a lifestyle trend where you live and travel in a converted van.
That would be cool.
I mean, I think, hey, free the Tatas, free the van.
Absolutely.
Do it.
100%.
If you want to live that hippie life,
Yeah. Are you-
Voyager, not Voyager, but, like a traveler, live it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Traveling sounds cool.
Yeah.
Although, I don't care if you consider yourself a traveler or not. If the police pull you over, give them your dadgum ID.
Yeah.
Because it's still a privilege to drive.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It ain't a right. It ain't a God-given right. And it ain't an American right. It ain't nothing but a privilege to
That's
drive.
right.
And you really only have the rights to your own lane when you're in that lane. So
That's
stay in
right.
your lane. No, I'm kidding.
Yep.
There you go. Now you know. That's how I feel about it. Did we
Answer
answer?
the question? I believe
Answer?
we did.
Lisa said go off the grid. See, I'm not hating going off the grid. I'm not hating that.
Good morning. You're on Jay and Laney J Live. How can we help you?
They hung up. They didn't want to be roasted.
It's probably that person who hung up a while ago that lost the impossible question.
You think
Now
so?
They're mad.
Hey, text Laney J if you lost the impossible question.
Yeah. Go ahead.
The rent's too daggum high. I hear that. My daughter, who just recently graduated college, has been at the house for a couple months now because she's been applying for places. And so she found a place that wants to hire her because she's very interested in one of the positions they have available. So she's been looking at apartment complexes in that city.
Yeah.
And I want to say the cheapest one she found for a one bedroom was like $1,000 and some change.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I mean, it's tough, bro.
Tell her
It's a
about
tough
it.
life. You start out making 45 grand a year and you're still spending 30% of your income. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, dang.
Yeah. Oh, that's a lot.
So
Man.
I hate it for you guys that are having to find rent.
Me too. That's
Man,
just too
that's
much.
tough. That's not a good one.
Tell her to get a van and park it down by the river.
Down by the river. I could live in a van for sure. And my wife, not so much. My wife is, for a lack of a better term, high maintenance. But let me clarify. She's high maintenance, but she's also high end. I mean, she could maintain herself in her own high maintenance. Does that make sense?
Yeah, she's.
Her
yeah.
her high maintenance is not something I have to maintain.
He has a high maintenance. What is that when you have a
Completely independent woman.
motorhome? She is fully self-contained. She can do it herself.
She doesn't need me. She
That's
wants
right.
me. There's a difference.
Oh.
There's a
Is that what
difference.
she said?
No,
I
I
love
just
the
I keep
feline.
that in my mind. Just keep it right here. I
She
hold on to
loves
that.
you.
I
She
hold on
keeps
to that.
You in line.
Hey, when we come back this next hour, when we come back from the news, I got some things for you. Okay? How aware are you that you're single, Laney J? And do you need a day to reflect on it?
Why do you keep throwing this in my face?
Because today is National Singles Awareness Day. We're going to talk about that. Also,
It's almost
dictionary.
Valentine's Day.
That's true. Dictionary.com is adding 327 new entries
Oh no.
to the dictionary. I have 7 you should know about.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
And I'm curious. Chat, tell us because coming back in the 8 o'clock hour, what lies did you tell your kids just to make life easier? And you knew it was a lie. You knew you was going to get caught eventually.
We can't talk about this till after 8.
What exactly? Exactly. Kids, y'all gonna have to be in school. Sorry.
Go to school.
Well, yes, parents, we're gonna talk about what lies we've told our kids just to simply make life easier. And I want to know what Laney J's most rewatchable movie ever is.
Oh.
I'll tell you mine too. Most rewatchable movies in the chat, guys. Let us know what you think. We're coming all back with that in the 8 o'clock hour.
And I'm not even mean either, Kyle Balch.
Kyle, she mean.
Chat calling me mean.
Shout out to Hey Therapist one time. I'm gonna put your Hey Therapist, put your website link on the chat, and then I'm gonna pin it so everybody go follow you.
Good idea.
All right, we'll be back. It's Best Country 106, Jay and Laney J live. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning back at Jane. What?
Hey, therapist.
Yeah.
And it said, hey, therapist, join the live.
Yeah.
And it looked like it said, hey, the rapist, join the live.
Ah, that's one. I mean, hey, the rapist joined the live. All right, I pinned her good morning there. So go follow her. And if you have any relationship issues, you can find out at heytherapist.com. Homie got to pee. I'm sorry. Homie don't play that. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember Homie don't play that. All right. Homie don't play that. On that note, I'm going to go pee. We'll be right back. .com.
Okay.
The best way to get that information to us is email. Our email address is kkbi1061fm@gmail.com. You may also send a message to our KKBI Facebook page with the details of your event. If you'd like your event to be heard more often than what we normally run, we can discuss those options as well. Give us a call, 580-584-3388. I'm Laney J reporting.
News Authority Oklahoma News Network. I'm Ken Johnson. Do something now. Message from a trio of former State Department Corrections employees about the understaffing and violence within the prison system. Jason Lemons urging lawmakers to keep investigating.
If someone would just take the time and do an actual investigation versus an inside, you can find this information easily.
The trio addressed a House Criminal Justice and Corrections Committee. A new effort in the legislature to increase penalties for people charged with running a house of prostitution. Sponsor Eric Roberts in Oklahoma City says massage parlors many times fronts for prostitution, and current state law banning such activity is only a misdemeanor. His bill would make it a felony and increase fines.
It's escalated with first offense, second offense, so it gives the DA much more latitude in the sentencing, so if it's a first offense or a second offense, or if this has been ongoing.
Roberts says his goal is to slow down human trafficking operations. News of the Radio Oklahoma News Network. I'm Ken Johnson.
Checking in on the beat check off joining us today, Heather Buckmaster, the Oklahoma Beef Council. Heather, let's talk about the benefits of working with dietitians.
Absolutely. The Oklahoma Beef Council spends the time and resources to invest in programs that educate and inform future and current registered dietitians. Why do we do this? Registered dietitians are nutrition experts by training and education. They play an integral part in shaping dietary habits and promoting overall health and wellness. The impact of registered dietitians goes beyond individual consultations. While the OBC has worked with the OU, UCO, and OSU dietetic intern programs for many years, hosting seminars and ranch tours, it's exciting to add a new group in 2023 called the Keith & Associates Distance Dietitian Internship. Through 2 tours, 40 dietetic interns from across the U.S. have the opportunity to participate in a ranch tour and learn more about the beef community. Everything from beef nutrition, beef sustainability, and beef safety. It's an exciting new opportunity to share our story with future nutrition influencers.
Thanks, Heather. One more. Go to drivingtodenverbeef.com.
Here's the sports from the Radio Oklahoma Network. I'm Dave Lanning. Sophomore Kirsten Johnson had a career-high 20 points off the bench. Peyton Burles had a double-double, and 23rd ranked Oklahoma pulled away from 21st ranked Baylor in the fourth quarter, winning its 9th straight, 84-73 last night. Bears scored 9 straight points, pulled within 4 midway through the fourth, but Skylar Mann hit 2 baskets and Johnson made a layup to quickly push.
We're back a little bit, chat, just for a second.
Meanwhile, OSU women's basketball
What's up, chat?
Texas
What y'all doing? Thanks for hanging out with us. Got a bunch of comments in here. What's going on? Kimberly. Ooh, hey, at least she owned it.
She did. Yes.
Poor Kimberly. We talked so much smack about you. I'm sorry. Good morning, Becca Jane. Good morning, Cassifer. Good morning, Curtis. Let's see. I'm gonna start hitting people. Y'all hit that like button. We're slow. Good morning, JP Stitch. That's what I'm talking about. Bigfoot shenanigans. You're not sorry. I'm not sorry. Becca Jane. Curtis. Thanks for the likes. Didn't we already do Galentine's? Yeah, Galentine's it was day before. Becca Jane with the high bears. Dang, Becca Jane reached the level 11. I don't know what that means, but thank you, Becca Jane.
I know, that's cool.
Thank you, Lisa, for the likes. What else is going on in life? Are we going to talk about all this stuff? Y'all need to start. Did I hit y'all with too much stuff? Y'all need to start commenting. Hi, guess what? It finally snowed in Minnesota. That's what I'm talking about, JP. Ooh, Kyle says, I'm sure one Laney rewatched a lot was Little Shop of Horrors.
Yes, he's right.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
We love that movie.
That's funny. Candace says, my goal in life is to be a hermit. Was that Bigfoot you saw? Nah, it was Candace. I love it. All right, let's do this. We got Doc Loft. Doc Loft. We're talking about CDC's new guidelines here in a second. Wake up.
Wake up. Ooh, the Fifth Element.
Who said that?
Shenanigans.
Oh, well, duh. You know me well.
Shenanigans. Little Shop is not my most watched.
No, not most watched?
No.
All right.
It's close.
Shenanigans knows me well. If she was speaking for me. You just recently watched that one place? What's that place you love to go? Shenanigans? Here, Captain. I feel like even though you didn't think it was hilarious, I feel like now we can share everything. Because you've watched Super Troopers and I can do all the quotes for you now.
Yeah, I need to watch it again.
Yeah, so you'll have those quotes memorized.
Yes.
All right, speaking of Super Troopers, something I've watched quite a few times. What is your most rewatchable movie ever? We were talking about it on the chat off of the air, and Bigfoot Shenanigans knows me very well. Or that is their number one, and we are like-minded. Either way, my most rewatched movie of all time is Fifth Element.
Okay.
I've watched that movie a jillion times. I think Bruce Willis, obviously my favorite actor, and Ruby Rod is hilarious in that one. He's the DJ. He's the radio DJ.
Right. Okay.
So I think that's hilarious too. So, yeah.
Huh.
Bigfoot Shenanigans says, I have 4 copies of it. Okay, you beat me out.
Dang.
Wow. I think I have 2. One was like the original copy that I had in VHS tape. And then the next one was like a Blu-ray that I found that was like a special edition or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm with you on that. Fifth Element. Super green.
Super green.
We green. Super green.
I think Dirty Dancing is probably my most rewatched movie.
Really?
But also, I have seen Joe Dirt.
I've seen that one a few
many,
times.
many
I've seen that one a few times. It's pretty funny. Joe Dirt?
Yeah. And An Officer and a Gentleman. Those are movies that I could just sit down and watch. Just all the time. There was time in my life where I watch Dirty Dancing like every day.
James Say, what's up, brother? He says Gladiator.
Okay, okay.
James' son is getting ready to marry my daughter, Julia.
Really?
Absolutely. Brant is James'
I was
son.
going to say Brant. It's Brant's dad. Well,
Yes.
Good morning.
Yes. He is. If you look at my soon-to-be son-in-law,
Yeah.
and because you met him,
Yes.
just picture him, more muscles.
All right.
Yes, yes. Also
Wait,
a handsome
his dad
man.
has more muscles?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah, yeah.
okay,
Well,
good.
he's been working on them longer.
Well, that's good though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That means that Brant will probably take care of himself.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's good.
absolutely,
That's
absolutely.
good.
So shout out to James. Gladiator was a good one.
It was a good
I
one.
enjoyed that one. You know, one that I don't like to announce that I watched a lot of times. Dances with Wolves.
That was a good movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I was kind of out there on my own on that one. Cody says, "Bring it on."
That's a good movie.
And which Fast and the Furious, though, Cody? I got to stop you there. Which?
I mean, they
Because
have-
you have 10 of them to choose from, I think, or 11.
It was like 48.
Or with the spinoffs, you got 32. Yeah. So
Okay, Tall
Prin-
Dark Fellow is my new bestie.
yeah.
Because
Curtis?
Princess Bride is another movie I watched.
Oh, here's one. Here's one. Same woman. Two movies that I watched a lot of: Speed and Miss Congeniality.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Sandra. Yep.
Sandra Bullock.
Yep. She's good.
Yeah, she's good stuff. Good morning,
Huh.
Jaden. Jaden's back. Welcome to the show. Welcome back to the show.
Lucky number 7.
Archie Crosby. Me and you both, brother. Oh, brother, where art thou?
Yes.
And what's the one where dude breaks out of the jail? Breaks out of the jail by digging in the wall. The Shawshank Redemption. And Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? I probably watched the two of those back to back, like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Because they were just great movies.
Yeah.
Feel good movies. They end the way they should. You know what I mean?
50 First Dates with Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler.
That one's a
I've
good
seen
one.
that
I've seen that one a
movie
few
multiple
times. Yeah.
You know, when you find a good movie and Friends with Ryan Reynolds, I've seen that. It's a Christmas
I haven't seen that
movie.
one, I
I've seen
guess.
it a ton of times too. Every time I watch it, I find something else that's funny.
Really?
So yeah, it's one of them you just keep on watching.
You want to go to those then, like Dazed and Confused?
Oh yeah.
Love me some Parker Posey.
Yeah.
Okay? As a mean girl, Parker Posey is that.
Yes.
She is that woman.
Yes.
But yeah, so she's awesome. Of course, Matthew McConaughey in that movie is awesome. I even like
Witch.
Teen Witch.
That was a great movie. I've seen it.
I have
bunch of
not seen
times.
that movie, I don't
I've
think.
still not seen anything as much.
Oh,
as
okay.
30
Let's talk about
Days.
Teen something. Teen Wolf with Michael J. Fox.
Yep.
That one was
Yep.
a great one. I watched that one quite a few times too. Good
Um,
morning, Susan. Welcome to the show.
I watched Broken Bridges a lot too with Toby Keith. I thought that was a great movie. It was one of my favorites.
Broken Bridges?
Yeah, it's a good movie. It's
All
like
right.
Kelly Preston and Toby Keith and Lindsay Hahn. It's a good movie.
Yeah. Oh, Kelly Preston. Speaking of Kelly Preston, you know a movie I've watched a jillion times with her and Tom Cruise?
Ooh, she was in a movie with Tom Cruise.
Yeah, she was Tom Cruise's wife when he was the sports. I can't think of the name right now. He was the sports manager. Jerry Maguire. Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kelly
I
Preston.
know why you watch that.
Yeah, buddy.
Jones.
Rewind. 12 minutes after 8 a.m. We've got Doc Lofton calling here pretty soon. Shortly.
Yeah, he is. Very, very soon.
But until he calls, I've got a few things for you.
Okay.
More specifically, we've been talking, of course. Y'all can keep talking about those. You had me at sports, huh?
That's right. From a dude that watches The Princess Bride.
I love it. I love it.
I love it.
Okay, along the same lines, favorite sitcom of all time. Mine's going to be off the wall, so I'll save mine. Mine's off the wall.
You know, Golden
Favorite sitcom.
Girls
Yeah.
and Will and Grace.
Okay.
Those are mine.
You and Curtis both.
And what do you say, Golden Girls?
I'm just guessing. It's just a guess.
Yeah, Golden
I'm going out
Girls
on a limb there, Kurt.
I've seen every episode, I don't know how many times, watch it over and over and over. Will
Really?
and Grace is the same way. It's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Let's see. Y'all ready for mine yet? What's a sitcom? Friends. Oh man, The Cosby Show. I actually watched a lot of The Cosby Show as a kid.
Yeah, The
That and the one that spun off of the Cosby Show with
Different
Dwayne
World.
Wayne. Yeah,
Different World.
A Different World.
That was good.
I watched that one as
The
well as a
Big Bang
teenager.
Theory. That was good too.
I never really watched The Big Bang Theory, but my wife is currently watching Young Sheldon, and I've seen a few of those. Hilarious.
It's funny.
Hilarious.
It's funny.
I love
Yeah.
that one. All right, keep those shows, movies you can rewatch over and over again, and favorite sitcoms of all time. I'll give you my favorite sitcom coming up here in a second because I'm going to
Okay.
save it because I don't think anybody's going to say it. I don't think anybody will say it.
Okay.
I don't think anybody has my same favorite sitcom.
Good morning. Is this Dr. Lofton?
Oh, no, they hung up. All right.
Oh man.
All right, so I've got 7 words that dictionary.com is adding to the list of words that y'all need to know about. There was actually 327, but 320 of them y'all don't care.
Okay.
But I'll get to those after we talk to Dr. Lofton.
Good morning. You're on Laney J and Laney J live. My goodness.
Ha!
Is this Dr. Lofton? I need an appointment. I can't talk.
Ah! Welcome to the show, Doctor. Dr. Lofton, how you doing this morning? Right? Absolutely. The sun is kicking out already. It's going to, I think we're supposed to get up to like 69, 70 degrees today.
Ooh.
Looks like. That's going to be awesome. So
See,
There you go.
That's good.
Oh, yeah. Well, this morning we were talking a little bit about the new COVID guidelines that are about to be handed down. Or did you say about to be, or they just recently handed down?
They're supposed to release them in April.
Okay. Basically, Doc, you and I over there in DeQueen, as I was on the radio over there for 10 years, we kind of went through COVID together. You came in and talked to us about the things that you were learning as COVID went along. And I think a lot of people are, I don't know, they don't feel like they can trust the government in the announcements made, like the CDC and things of that nature. But I do find that most of the locals feel like they can trust their doctor. You know what I mean? In many cases. So I like to speak to you as my doctor, someone I trust that has, worked with me to get me off of medications. I now am medication free and, work out 3 to 4 times a week. So, and I went from a guy that, barely walked. So, I want to just ask you about these new guidelines that they're about to put out and maybe what you think about them overall.
Yeah, so I'll say overall, I think it's time. I agree with them. We're 2024. We're really this is year. If you count 2020 as year 1, this is our 5th year into that. And again, going back, COVID was a virus we've always had around. It just wasn't as bad as it was back in 2020. And I do believe it was a real virus that was, whether it was out of China intentionally or unintentionally, I don't know. But I'll go back and say the numbers we were seeing were not made up numbers, at least completely made up, because I had patients that did die from this that I do believe would not have died had they not had COVID. So it was worse, back in 2020, 2021. So most of us have been exposed to it. Now, at least most of us have had it or been vaccinated, so our immunity's built up and it doesn't impact us like it did back then.
Right.
And so it's time that we loosen those restrictions, and I think most workplaces already had, even those restrictions officially were still in place. But it's time. My last go around with COVID, I wouldn't have if I didn't have tested. If I hadn't tested myself, I just thought I had a mild cold, which is what it was before 2020.
Right.
We would get a mild cold. We didn't really have a COVID test. People come in, they didn't have the flu, and we said, well, you've got a virus or some sort. And there are other viruses out there like that we still don't test for because they don't cause enough symptoms to warrant everyday tests like we do with flu or COVID.
Well, and I mean, let's talk about that. I know initially the thought was COVID and the flu were way different. Now it feels like to me, just as your average guy, you can tell us the differences, but it feels like we're kind of now falling into that, treat it like the flu, 24 hours of no medication and no fever. You can go back to work, go back to school, things of that nature. And so it feels like that to me.
Yeah. So kind of going back, flu and COVID are both viruses. Most of our upper respiratory infections, meaning most of the time when you cough, have a cough that's ongoing for several days, or that stuffy head congestion stuff. The majority of those are viruses, meaning antibiotics don't work. So it's not uncommon sometimes. You don't get this at my clinic, but some clinics you might get an antibiotic every time you cough or sneeze or and that's just not. It's not the way that we're trained to do it, but it's easy. It's fast. People come to see us. They want to get rid of what they have, and as providers, we want to help them, but we want. Sometimes there's just not much. If you got a virus, there's just not a whole lot we can do. Now with flu, there's Tamiflu that helps a little. It doesn't help. Doesn't help make it go away immediately. Same thing with the medicines with COVID. They're supposed to protect us from having bad outcomes, and so yeah, we just treat it like your common. Basically, if you don't have fever for 24 hours, is what the recommendations are going to be. Then you can go. If you're not on medicine, you can go back to work or school.
Kind of get back to
Where it was, back in the 1920s, is 1918, 1920 is when the flu pandemic hit the world and caused death. Basically, if the amount of people, if the population was back then what it is today, we think there have been about 350 to 400 million deaths with the flu, the Spanish flu, some people called it, that hit back then.
Whoa!
And so flu, viruses sometimes have these outbreaks, and that was a bad one 100 years ago. When this COVID one was a little bit, it was bad.
Well, I know you got to go. You're a busy man, and we got to run as well. But one last thing. I've been drinking a 12-ounce glass of orange juice every single day in 2024. And obviously, somebody said, maybe you should throw an apple a day in there as well, because that's supposed to keep the doctor away. Is there something that you would recommend that I could maybe naturally, like a cup of orange juice or something like that, or an apple, add to my daily routine that may keep me out of the doctor's office a little longer?
Yeah. So with orange, I used to be a big juice drinker as well, but juice has a lot of sugar in it, and I've really gotten away. It's rare. I used to drink juice. I used to drink grape juice daily. There are some, there's some good properties in grapes, but I actually think the sugar in it outweighs the benefit. That I would encourage somebody taking a vitamin C vitamin over orange juice or grape juice or some apple juice, something like that. So I hate to say that because I like juices too, but I've almost entirely quit drinking them due to the sugar content. But I go back to, I would say sleep and exercise are underrated for the amount it can do for our body in preventing disease and illness.
Okay.
If somebody, and I say sleep, I should say, trying to get the 7.5 hours of sleep a night, and then trying to exercise daily will do more for you than I think what we give it credit for.
Okay.
I love it. There you go.
Yeah.
Tastes good. I like orange juice. I like grape juice, apple juice, but it's a rarity for me. Now, do I do other things? Sweet tea every now and then, sure. I'm not saying you can't have it, but there's quite a bit of sugar in it, so might be something you want to look at.
All right, so maybe an orange instead of orange juice?
Yeah, an orange, apples, grapes. If you like those things, try to switch to something more natural.
Okay, I can handle it.
All right.
Maybe one of them little, what's those, Tangelos?
Oh, those are so good.
Is the Tangelo the same as an orange health benefit wise?
I'd have to look into that. I bet it is. I don't know for sure. I mean,
Okay.
Our fruits, now somebody's diabetic, they still have to be careful with their fruits because fruits have carbohydrates, which are, natural sugars. They
Right.
still make the blood sugar go up. So everything in moderation, but especially if somebody's diabetic, they have to really be careful on those things. But yes, for your purposes, I would do an orange or Tangelo, something like that over orange juice.
Awesome,
Okay.
awesome. Well, Doc Lofton, it's always a pleasure speaking with you. Now, somebody listening thinks maybe they want to get in the road to a little better health, and they don't want to just start popping a bunch of medications to try to do it. They hear the fact that I got off medications and they want to get in a better place in life. What's the best way to get a hold of you?
Yeah, 870-642-4000. You call today, we'll get you in today, and we'll get you on that road to better health.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much,
Doctor.
Dr. Lofton.
Appreciate you, sir. You
You
too.
too.
Bye-bye. There you go, Dr. Lofton. Always a pleasure. We get to speak with him once a week. And chat, if you have a question for Dr. Lofton, you can always send that to us, and we'll be happy to ask that question to him.
KKBI 1061 FM at Gmail.
.com.
There you go.
You know that's right.
it.
We had a request for some Blake Shelton, so here you go.
Oh.
A country boy. We'll be back with those words added to the English language coming up next on Bass Country 106, Jay and Laney J Live. How to be. All right, we back, chat.
We back.
We back. We're going inside the industry next with Laney J.
We are.
Yep.
I mean, I didn't mean for that to be a question.
We are? Ah, she's like, I forgot that one today.
Oops.
I go inside the industry as Laney J.
That would be fun. Oh, I got it.
All right. Hey, UMC stopped trying to take our rights away as music players on social media.
Oh, they did?
Yep. Because we battled them legally. We did. And we won, too. They released their poll on our lives.
Good.
That's right. Little Blake Shelton by request. Come back as a country boy. If you're going to die and come back, you might as well be a country boy.
Might as well.
It's-
Everybody want to be country.
That's right. It's time for Laney J's Inside the Industries.
Speaking of everybody wanting to know, that's the music update. All right, so we'll talk about that in a minute. The Duchess of Sussex. Y'all know who that is. What's her name? Meghan Markle.
Oh, she's still Duchess or something?
Yep, that's what they call her.
Okay.
She's going to work with Lemonada Media on a new podcast. Remember they cut ties with Spotify?
Yep, I remember that.
So yeah, she said it's a female-founded company, and she thinks that it's going to be a great adventure for them. So they're also re-releasing Archetypes, which is previously a Spotify exclusive. So they're going to re-release that podcast, and then she'll start a new one. So
All right
something to
then.
look forward to. And a couple of things about the Kansas City Chiefs. Did you know that they had a parade congratulating their win?
Yes.
And there was a shooting at that parade.
I did not know that.
Yes.
Wow.
Several people were injured.
Wow.
One person died. And it was a radio DJ from the area. Yeah.
I'm up in arms all of a sudden.
I'm telling you. Her name was Lisa Lopez Galvin. She's a mother of two. And she was she worked at the radio station there, KKFI.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she worked there, and she ran their program, or she was the host of their program, Taste of Tejano. Anyway, there were also people that were injured. So they said that I guess they still haven't found who did that, and they're asking for people to come forward that may have seen anything. But rest in peace to the radio DJ there. I hate that. So,
Lisa said there were also several children hurt.
Yes.
From ages
there
5
were.
to 16. Dang,
Yeah,
that's tough.
It was tough. And one more thing.
What?
Travis Kelce
Mhm.
is trying his hand at movie making. The 34-year-old Kansas City Chiefs tight end is an executive producer on an upcoming film called My Dead Friend Zoe. It's his first project, obviously, in the movie world.
Interesting.
And it's a low-budget dark comedy which stars Sonequa Martin Green, Natalie Morales, Ed Harris, and Morgan Freeman.
Okay.
It's the first project to take advantage of 2022's Inflation Reduction Act to finance a film. Joe Biden put that into effect last year. So anyway, they're using those funds to make that movie. So
Okay.
we'll see what it's going to be about. I'm interested to see how well he does.
I'm sure
It's not acting.
Taylor Swift will go to the opening, so millions of people will watch it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You're
Just
right.
a guesstimate.
You're right. Anyway, that's it inside the industry today.
I love it. Guess what
I
I'm
love
looking
it.
at right now?
What's that?
Go to our Facebook or our YouTube at KKBI FM because I'm looking at jalapeno cheddar bread at the shops.
Come on. Are you serious?
You know that's right. I already got me
Yeah.
some. I'm gonna talk about it today because I went and got me some yesterday. So y'all can get the rest.
Did you get the jalapeno cheddar bread?
You know I did, and the regular too.
And the only reason that I say, oh, really, is because that store is right there.
Right there.
And it is awesome. They have the best stuff in there.
So I'm walking down the street yesterday because it was beautiful out, right?
Yes.
And all of a sudden I'm like, normally those that know my habits downtown Broken Bow, I walk down to the post office, get the mail, and come back on a decent day. It's been pretty cold or rainy a lot here lately, so I've been driving. I hadn't even seen that there's a brand new shop in downtown Broken Bow until I passed by it yesterday. So I went on in, found some items for the wife for Valentine's Day to cap it off.
Did she like them?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you.
There was a little bread with the heart on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aww.
So the jalapeno cheddar bread was good.
Yeah,
They
absolutely.
have regular sourdough bread.
Yep.
They've got double chocolate sourdough
I didn't
bread
see any of
there.
that. That was gone.
Yeah, she might not have had any
That was
of that
gone.
in there.
Yeah,
but,
that was sold out already. Oh, I also got that spinach artichoke. I can't speak.
Yeah.
That dip.
Spinach artichoke dip.
That dip.
Yeah. With those spicy crackers.
Oh, the spicy cracker. My wife makes those, and she makes a good spicy cracker. So you know me, I had to try yours before.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, them spicy crackers are up to par. It's the shops in downtown Broken Bow.
And the thing about the shops is
There's all
there
kinds of
is-
stuff.
Yes, there's the vintage cowgirl clothing is in there. The crazy Pyrex lady. So
The what?
the crazy Pyrex.
You can't
lady.
call her that.
She's got the Pyrex. There's like children's and baby stuff in there. There's gourmet candies. There's all different kinds of candies that are in there. They have the. I've been laughing about those candy cigarettes. Those have been cracking me up. You know, you get them in a little pack. They're hilarious. They're candy cigarettes.
That's funny. I
They
forgot all about those things.
They have SpongeBob sliders, and they're not the little bitty gummies.
Yeah.
They're the big ones. They're like big sliders. So
Look at these pops.
yeah, and that is from Spencer Creek Bakery.
That's
Cake pops,
crazy.
cookies. They've got the dip and the soup, and they have their inventory changes daily.
They have everything, man.
Yes, that fresh stuff.
Look at that.
And it's good.
Look at the clothing.
Yes. I'm telling you guys, it's great. They make candles and soap as well.
Got some regular artists in there.
Yeah. And the lady who works in there, the shop owner, her name's Kim. She is super sweet. So you guys check them out. It's the Shops. They're just a few doors north of the radio station here on Broadway in
Downtown Broken Bow.
Great addition. It's, we have a few boutiques downtown, but they're all different.
Absolutely, I
in
love
their
that.
own special way. So the Shops just brings you even more.
The
They
Shops
have jewelry too.
also gave me a free gift yesterday because I was shopping on Valentine's Day. It was a scent.
And they have cards.
Yeah.
Well, they'll mark it.
Yeah, they
You
marked
come
my
in
card.
And make a purchase, and then when you go just 5 times, you get a free gift.
And that was like the cherry on top to the wifey. She was like, "Oh, you got a card too?" I was like, "Yeah,
Yeah,
you can stamp that bad
She
boy."
whips out 5 different cards.
Exactly.
I've
She's
been
like,
in
"Oh, I
there,
already got
but-
one." Ha! No, she hadn't made it in there yet, so it's going to be a delight when she
That's
goes in there.
me that has 5 different cards because I keep forgetting to take mine when I go down there.
That's right.
It's a great place. Go.
116
It's called the
North
Shops.
Broadway, downtown Broken Bow. They're open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesday through Friday. Saturday from 10 to 1.
And actually, it's 10 to when the last customer comes.
Okay.
Because
Unless you come after they lock the door.
having a closing time
Yeah, it's tough on
has not
something like
worked
that.
well for them.
I can see that.
Because they have been so busy on
That's awesome.
Saturdays.
That's good though.
Y'all, it's a great place, great environment, and it smells amazing in there too.
It does. It really does.
Check them out.
All right. It's the Shops,
again?
downtown Broken Bow. Every person, every occasion.
Yep.
More stuff coming every day.
That's right.
25 minutes till the top of the hour, 9 o'clock.
9 a.m.
We got the Best Country Update coming up next. It's the Best Country 106, Jay and Laney J live.
Live.
Fish sandwich is back for a limited time. Each crispy fillet of 100% white is sourced Alaska pollock.
All right, we'll be right back, chat.
Tartar sauce.
We only have 90 seconds, and we'll be back.
Sea shanty sold separately. But if you'd like a little taste, sailor, drop your anchors here at Sonic. Try your docking gear. We got no spirits and we got no sherry, but we got a fish sandwich that'll make you merry. Yeah, just keep up with that. Fish sandwich now at Sonic. Limited time only at participating Sonic Drive.
Good morning, Mike from Cleveland, Ohio.
Ooh, I've got wireless,
Best of all, get paid to do
or not wireless, but I've got lapel mics that we could hook into my phone that I bet you would work for microphones for that. Because they were one of the things they were complaining about on the chat on TikTok was that they couldn't hear Dr. Lofton very well.
Okay.
So if I get those lapel mics that attach to the phone, maybe that'll help.
That would help, yeah.
Because see chat on TikTok, we're using a in-studio mic here for the YouTube and Facebook. But you guys, obviously, TikTok's only mobile, the live is. So that's why you have to use the cell phone microphone. So we'll have to see if I can fix that.
Yeah. Good idea.
Yeah.
Good idea.
I usually have some of those.
Usually have good ideas.
Sometimes.
Hmm.
Sometimes, every once in a while I do. She don't believe it. Bow. It's time now for Laney J to bring you some best country updating.
Country music singer Alex Miller and his band were on their way home from a short vacation. They were traveling through Kentucky and their bus was hit by a car. The driver of that car did not survive. And Alex is sending thoughts and prayers to the driver's family as he posted on his social media yesterday. No one on the bus or in the band was injured.
Oh, man.
And the Kentucky State Police are still investigating why that crash happened.
Man, that's crazy.
Sissy Spacek, she is the late Loretta Lynn's daughter.
I remember Sissy.
Yeah.
She was also an actress, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's announced that she's battling cancer again.
Oh, no.
She's having oral surgery to remove a cancer that keeps reoccurring in her mouth. So, one thing she did say whenever she was interviewed about it was that she just wished she could hug her mama. So, I get that. So,
Yep.
Anyway, and here we go. The country station in Oklahoma City. Someone called them up and said, hey, can you play Beyonce's new song, Texas Hold'em? And they're like, no, we don't play Beyonce.
All right.
This is a country station. They got a lot of backlash for that. Lots of Bay fans were mad.
I told you about the Oklahoma City one that got headlines too.
This is it.
Oh, that's it?
It's the same one.
Oh, I thought you
Yes.
said Washington. My bad.
Oh, no. It's Oklahoma City.
Uh-oh.
So, they have released a statement. It's like, we didn't know that Beyonce made a country album.
Oh, gotcha.
We didn't know she had a country song. Took them a little bit to get a copy of it, but they finally got it.
Yeah.
And they're playing it now.
Are they now?
Yes. So, Bay fans are happy.
They crumbled under the pressure of the Bayhive.
Yeah. They said that once they finally got the copy of it, they started playing it. And, you know, they have other stations in their network within their company that play Beyonce music, you know,
Right.
play her music. 2 other stations actually
Right.
that play Beyonce. So they just didn't realize that she had a country album. So they are back in their good graces of the Bayhive. And they said that Bay's people, whoever they are, have reached out to them to tell them thank you for the support.
Okay.
Yeah, and so now there's all kinds of animosity and arguments going on about how Beyonce's always been country, and it's just crazy. It's wild. So we'll see.
Lisa wants to know how many Bay fans are also country music fans. Here's the thing. We had our music director audition that, and we auditioned it with them, and they said, "Nick, it's not a good one." I don't think the lyrics are rudimentary and elementary, and they just don't really, I don't know, they don't portray reality. They don't feel real. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and it's not that we're bad talking Beyonce
No.
at all. There's a place for her music.
Yeah, with Destiny's Child,
I mean, so
that's where it
it's-
was the best.
Yeah, it's not, it doesn't even sound country to me. And I know that country and western has changed. It's,
Yep.
You know, hers is obviously
It's
more,
definitely pop country.
yeah,
Yeah.
more, you know, more pop.
Can we
country,
call
but-
Bay bro country though?
No, she's not broke.
Micah says both of the songs are what you would expect from a Beyonce album, and I agree with that.
Yeah,
but
that's a
trying to
good way to
put
put it.
but trying to put a country twang to it, or spin on
There's
it even.
Really, no.
There's not much.
Country
Just
to it.
because she's talking country stuff. That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
Like she says something about tornadoes in the South, go to your basement. It's like you ain't never been in the South during a tornado, obviously. We don't go to our basements. We
No.
go to the front yard with a lawn chair.
That's right. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
And we only go to the basement when debris starts hitting us.
Yeah, and you're right.
And here's another thing.
Sometimes-
We don't have basements in the South. We go to a storm cellar that's outside. That's
Yeah.
why we in the front yard, because
Yeah.
we're sitting next to the storm cellar.
Yeah.
Bay, I'm just saying, it didn't come off as authentic to me. That's all.
I'm going to go out on a limb here. I'm probably going to get in trouble for this.
Uh-oh, here we go.
But I don't want her to be credited for the change or the shift in country music. And they're talking about how she's shifting country music.
Who
No,
would you credit that to?
She's not.
Who would you credit that to, if anybody?
For the pop, and you know, Florida Georgia Line has been out for years. Morgan Wallen's been out for years. It's bro country, but it's popish too.
Yeah.
There are other artists.
Hardy's pretty rock country.
He is. Yep, absolutely.
Totally. And I like him.
And then the country rap. Sorry, I know some of us don't like it, but it's been out for a while.
Charlie
You know?
Farley's been doing it for 2 decades.
Yeah, and he's great.
And he's very, very successful at it.
Yes. So it's I just don't want her to be credited for that because or a solo.
Yeah, to give her all the
credit
credit.
for
I
that.
see what you're saying.
Because
I see what you're saying.
It's not, and you know, Morgan Wallen has brought in different people of color, as they say, into country music as well, and the tune has changed as well. So you know, I don't know. I mean, she's not the only one. There's more than just her. So anyway.
I mean, if you want to give it like, yeah, never mind. I'm done with that
Okay.
conversation.
All right.
17 minutes till the top of the hour, 9 o'clock. You ready for those words?
Yes.
We're finally here.
Yes.
327 new entries in the dictionary.com for the English language. What's disappointing?
They're already crediting her with
Oh, I
the
gotcha.
change and shift in country music. So you.
I mean,
go
if
on
you
with
want to do that, then I would give it to what's his name that sung that song that Billy Ray Cyrus jumped onto and made it the #1 song in the world for the longest ever.
Yeah.
What was that song? Old Country Road, Old Town Road, Old Town Road.
Absolutely.
What's his name?
I can't remember.
That fella.
Yeah, that you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you wanted to do something along those lines.
Yeah.
All right. Greedflation. Greedflation.
Okay, greedflation.
Not to be confused with shrinkflation.
Okay.
Greedflation refers to a rise in prices unrelated to market pressures or other organic factors.
Okay.
It is instead caused by corporate executives or boards of directors, property owners, etc., solely to increase profits that are already healthy or even excessive. That's dictionary.com.
Okay.
Keto flu. We literally talked about this last week with Dr. Lofton.
We did.
The keto flu has now made it to dictionary.com. What is it, you ask? Well, it's exactly what you think it is. It's a temporary feeling of illness or physical unease often experienced by those starting a keto diet.
Okay.
Keto flu.
Okay. I got it.
You ready?
Yeah.
Bed rotting.
Oh, I remember this one. We talked about this one.
Yes, we did. Bed rotting gained a lot of traction last summer. As negative as it may sound, many view it as a form of self-care. Dictionary.com describes bed rotting as the practice of spending many hours in bed during the day, often with snacks or an electronic device, as a voluntary retreat from activity or stress.
Okay.
Bed rotting.
Yeah, that's a new one. I don't like that.
I need to do some bed rotting.
Yeah.
That just sounds odd.
I can make you
Bed rot. Ah! Girl dinner. It's a term credited to TikTok. Girl dinner refers to a meal similar to a charcuterie board. More specifically, dictionary.com lists its definition as an often attractively presented collection of snacks that involve little preparation, such as small quantities of cold cuts, cheese, fruits, cherries, tomatoes, and etc. Cherry tomatoes and etc. Deemed sufficient to constitute a meal for one.
Okay.
Girl dinner.
Okay.
Even Popeyes jumped on that trend, offering a girl dinner tab on its menu.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Skip lagging. Skip lagging. Travelers may already be familiar with skip lagging,
Skip lag.
or the practice of booking a cheaper flight that has a layover at your destination rather than more expensive direct flight. We talked about this one as well.
Yes, yes.
Booking a round trip or not a round trip, excuse me, a connecting flight, but the connection, that layover is actually where you want to go and not taking the flight on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's cheaper than taking a direct flight to the city you actually want to go to. Isn't that hilarious?
Yeah, it
All
is.
right. Range anxiety. Range anxiety.
Okay, I'm
Not
here
familiar with
for
this
it.
one. Refers to the fear that your EV's battery will run out of power. That means the vehicle, your electric vehicle's battery,
Oh.
before you can reach your destination.
I feel
That's
worried about that.
real, because I rented a Tesla, and that is real. You wonder, as far as I'm going, will I be able to make it to my destination before
Yeah.
I need to charge?
I wouldn't like that.
I didn't like it
It's
either.
not fun.
Global boiling.
What is it?
Yeah. Dictionary.com defines the non-scientific term as being used to emphasize the trend toward and severity of extreme heat events, especially in regard to public health.
Okay. Interesting.
So there you go. That's your 7 you need to know about.
Okay.
There was 327 of those.
Goodness.
I didn't go through all of them.
That's
Keto
right.
flu is real. Yes, Becca Jane. Matter of fact, last week we were talking with Dr. Lofton. We were talking about a little bit about the keto diet and its health benefits or negatives, and he mentioned the keto flu being one of the negatives. You absolutely could, not always, but definitely could feel that flu when your body switches over its fuel reserve, usage, and what it uses for fuel.
Yes. Okay.
Carbs versus fats, in other words.
Right.
There you go.
Okay.
Now you know. No one's
Now
had the
it's out
battle. Did they say G.I. Joe?
G.I. Joe. All right.
Ask us. Ask us anything.
Something. That's
And
right.
and this is totally a request show.
Yeah, and it's Thought Thursday.
So Thought Thursday, it is an acronym. It stands for that hit over there.
That's right.
You can request any hit from any era, from any decade.
Not genre.
Not genre. This is a country music radio station. Although we did play some Eagles, which is quite borderline. Eagles
Yes.
is definitely rock, but it is borderline.
Yes.
What we played was Desperado, why don't you hold me? Sounded just like it. Y'all thought I played the song again, didn't you? Nah, that was just Jay Lindley.
He's out riding fences.
I ain't riding dirty though. Try and catch me riding dirty.
You're trying to catch me riding dirty. The music's not hip hop. We are.
That's right.
Yeah.
Somebody's laughing at global boiling over there.
Well, I mean, that's pretty funny.
Pretty
It
funny.
sounds like something that you would do if you had a tummy ache. I don't know. It just seems like a lot. global bullying. I got that global bullying. I can't come into work. I'm going to use that tomorrow. I'm calling in.
It ain't gonna work, Laney J.
Calling in with global bullying.
Got something boiling.
Can't come to work. So, I'm telling you, that just.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
Can't
It's
believe you.
terrible. I know.
How dare you, Laney J.
I know.
I was looking for something specific.
Specific?
A specific one. Got
We're
it.
looking for a Pacific Ocean.
I found it.
Okay, cool.
You ready?
We got some good?
Yeah, because you brought her up a little bit ago.
Uh-oh.
And I met her. Good morning, police department.
Good morning, Popo.
We appreciate you guys and y'all service. Thank you for the stop sign
Go
downtown.
pull over some
Go,
speakers.
go park over there by the stop sign. Catch some people running it.
And let me know how many times you got to pick that stop sign up today.
Ah! Oh, you know somebody's gonna run it over on purpose.
I know, they will.
Especially like a trailer or something that they
Yeah.
shouldn't have been pulling downtown anyway.
Yep, you are exactly right.
There was a big old trailer parked all the way across like 10 lanes here in front of the radio station and next doors. I'm like, man, y'all be careful. Somebody's gonna come out and get on you.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Oh, and then I was like, oh, wait a minute. They're going to cleaners. Nobody's gonna care. Oh!
If you run that stop sign down,
Doo-doo-ch.
or you get a ticket
Yeah.
for running that stop sign,
Yeah.
they gonna let us know and we gonna talk about you on the radio. How
We
about
are.
that?
We're gonna have a daily count of how many times either they had to pick up the stop sign or they ticketed somebody. I would imagine warnings right now, maybe.
Maybe so.
I don't know. That big four-way is right in the middle of the road. You can't
Yeah,
miss it.
That's all right. So slow down.
Yeah, and your tires have to come to a complete stop.
Yeah, you can't just pause.
No, I totally paused. Here's Loretta Lynn with Coal Miner's Daughter on Bass Country 106. That was a hit.
Over there.
Over there. That hit over there. Thought Thursday.
Daughter. I think it was Becca Jane.
What's that?
She asked if that was
Is that my popo? Maybe. May have been. Alright. Who sings this? Ah!
So mean.
Magic, we got you, bruh. We got you. You want some Toby Keith?
Oh, we love Toby.
Oh, yeah. Bass Country 106, Coal Miner's Daughter, Loretta Lynn,
Love it.
posted a picture of her on social media when she came to DeQueen, Arkansas,
Yeah?
of her up on stage in that big pink dress that she always wears.
Yeah.
It went viral.
Really?
Yeah, all over the state.
Love Loretta Lynn.
One of the first like truly viral pictures I posted on the socials back in the day.
That's cool.
I've gone viral for a bunch of reasons since then. Most of them not good.
Ooh.
On TikTok was one of the first places I went negatively viral.
Yeah.
Yeah, I commented, funny story. I commented on some woman's post about owning a business and paying all of her employees exactly the same and paying them what she makes. So I then thought, well, what about expenses? You know what I mean? You got to pay the bills,
Right.
you know, and what about all the headache that comes with owning a business? You know, you got other stuff that, and I was reamed up one side and down the, I was just curious. I was like, is this before or after expenses? Literally what I was asking.
Yeah.
I got reamed up one side, down the other. People were going on to my other TikToks with my animals and like commenting vulgar things. It was hilarious. And I was like, wow, a guy looking to run a business can't ask a true question about
Right, yeah,
about what you're
being-
talking about, and
yeah.
your minions go crazy. I was like, what? And so I went back. I was like, I just asked a question.
Some people can't handle it.
Some people can't.
It sounded to me like a bunch of people couldn't handle it then.
Yeah, hundreds of thousands of people.
The who, the hers.
I love it. But here's the thing. I have a real life, and my social media presence has zero effect on me. I'm old, and I do it purely because I'm an entertainer, and I feel like it is expected of me.
That's true, but at the same time, if you want to ask a legit question, you should be all right.
That's true.
You should be allowed to,
Touche.
without getting
What are
globally boiled.
We're gonna wrap it up here very shortly. I've got one of my favorite ones here
Ooh, what you got? What's one of the faves?
from well, I can't tell you.
Okay, fine.
Can't tell you
It's
until
a
I play it.
surprise.
I can't tell you until I play it. Ask us the questions. Ask us is up now, but also have I want to ask one question of all of you on the chat. What is that one thing you told your kids that was a lie, but you just did it to make life easier in that moment? Okay? I'm going to give you a few examples, and so y'all can start thinking of.
Okay.
One of my favorites, there's a TikTok right now going viral that a little kid, maybe 4, okay, little girl, maybe 4, comes up to her grandma and says, Chuck E. Cheese is too open. And then he shows her her phone, and she was like, girl, how'd you get that on the phone? And she goes, I pushed this button, I said, when is Chuck E. Cheese open? And it said, Chuck E. Cheese is open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. today. And then it said, continue on if you want to hear the rest of it. So this little 4-year-old done found out you was lying straight to her face.
Yeah, that's the thing. Though.
Chuck E.
The
Cheese
kids
is
will
open.
Figure it out.
Absolutely. So here's some more for you. One of my favorites. I ain't gonna tell you again. That was a daggum lie and you knew it. Every time you
That's
said
right.
it. I ain't gonna tell you again. You knew you was eventually gonna have to tell him again.
Yeah.
All right, how about this one? Yesterday, I've convinced my 6-year-old I could see his memories by looking into his ear, directly to his brain. He was amazed, talking about, what else do you see, Mama? I just started telling him things we were both there for, and he thought, wow.
Aww.
Oh, my goodness. Let's see here. If my son wants to watch one of his annoying shows that I'm not in the mood to tolerate, I tell him that his main character is taking a nap.
Well, that's just mean, but it's pretty cool. If
Yeah.
it works.
So if that was for me back in the day, Huey, Dewey, and Louie are taking a nap right now. DuckTales will be on in an hour.
Woo.
Baloo's not flying his plane right now. You remember that one? What was that one called? Baloo that flew the plane? He was like a cargo.
Baloo.
Baloo, yeah.
Oh, I don't remember.
Woo. Was that DuckTales?
I'm thinking it was.
Or was DuckTales the one with the three Huey, Dewey, and Louis and Uncle Scrooge? Anyway.
Tailspin.
Tailspin. Thank you.
Tailspin.
Tailspin, yes. Here's a lie I can remember my parents told us, and I used it a couple times on my kids. You can't leave the car light on. It's against the law. I'll get pulled over. You can't leave the dome light on. Y'all know y'all use that one.
Someone was traveling in the car with Nala and myself. It may have been my cousin from Washington. And she had turned the light on to look for something. And he said, turn that light off. That's illegal. And I giggled because I said that too. You can't have that light on. I'll get pulled over.
Yeah.
I mean, really, all you got to do is say, hey, turn the light off. It's distracting the driver. That may have been what he said. I don't know, but still.
When I try to get my kids to go pee before traveling, lies that I told my child, hey, the pilot checks to make sure each passenger has used the bathroom before boarding.
How's he going to check?
Ask you, I guess?
Maybe so.
Oh, my goodness. Let's see here.
You cross your eyes, they will stay that way.
I convinced my kids that daylight savings time means we go to bed early so we can save some daylight for the rest of the world. Sharing is caring, y'all.
Never mind.
All right. On that note, it's almost 9 o'clock. We're going to be shutting down TikTok here shortly. We need about 500 more likes, or about 900 more likes. We'll be out of here. Here's a request for Toby Keith with Willie Nelson. Beer for My Horses.
Love it.
On Bass Country 106. Swap Shop next.
6 o'clock news.
Been shot. Lisa says, you cross your eyes, they'll stay that way. They'll get stuck like that.
Hey, while we're on a break, you never told us your favorite TV show.
Mad About You.
Oh, that was a great show.
Mad About You was my favorite sitcom of all time. Y'all remember that one?
Helen Hunt
and Reiser, Paul Reiser.
Paul Reiser,
Yep, absolutely.
I forgot about Mad About You. That was a good show.
Great show. What's up, Dad? What was your favorite TV show, your favorite sitcom? They're usually 30 minutes. Favorite TV show of all time? Up your boys, you got a hard line. My pleasure, Magic. We're about to shut down this TikTok. So if you want to stay around for the last 30 minutes of the show, you move over to YouTube. Ha! Dad said I had to work. I wasn't watching TV. That's true.
Good point, Dad.
He was always working. Not like that. He used to say, I regret not coming to some of your games. I was like, I only remember the games you came to. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
So I think a child doesn't remember. Obviously you were an adult, so you probably remember the days you don't also. But the child, all they remember are the days you were there. My opinion.
That's how my dad said that once, and he said that he missed so much. But I'm like you. I remember when he was there. I mean, I don't feel like he missed anything.
Yep. All right, we got some more sitcoms coming in. Lisa said Miami Vice.
Magnum P.I.
Oh, I love me some Magnum P.I.
Me too.
Moonlighting. At the local saloon. We'll raise up. Dad liked, what was that one show you liked? It come on in the evenings. It was about Vietnam. Tour of Duty. Pretty sure it was called Tour of Duty.
Tour of Duty.
Yeah, it was a TV show. Like, it reminded me of MASH a lot, but it was about Vietnam versus Falcon Crest. Chips.
Forgot about Chips.
Hotel? I don't remember Hotel.
Starsky and Hutch.
Starsky and Hutch.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. One thing.
Aw. Your dad said he missed too many.
No, don't remember it that way, Dad.
I was going to say, for you, not for him.
That's right. At the local saloon.
Raise up our glasses against evil forces. Whiskey for my
Beer for my horses. Tour of Duty, yes. I did remember that one. Beer for my...
Mr. Lindley, did you watch Emergency? My parents watch Emergency now, but they watched it back in the day.
Emergency?
Emergency. I never knew it existed.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Mom watched ER.
Okay, ER was good. ER was bomb. Diggity! No doubt.
Bye, Facebook Live. Cheers was a great one. Or, not Facebook Live, TikTok. Y'all go over to YouTube.
Bye, Tiki Talkie.
We got over 10,000 likes. We almost got our goal. Look at that, 81 of 106. Anybody want to throw 25 more on there? 25 more high bears real quick?
In Insulation Solutions.
Meow, meow,
in
meow.
Kubota.
Meow, meow, meow.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, your turn. Good morning. MASH 4077.
MASH 4077.
MASH.
MASH was good.
Yeah, that's what your dad said. Watch MASH.
Yeah, MASH was one of those that when I heard the do, that was my, oh, it's bedtime.
Bedtime.
Yeah. Bedtime. It's bedtime. All right. We're going to say bye to TikTok. Let's go to the phone lines first, though.
Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Good morning. This is Ann Crosby. I would like to wish my daughter-in-law, Caitlin Crosby, a big happy 20-something birthday.
All right. Happy birthday to Caitlin Crosby. All right, we got her on. Thank you, Ann.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Big happy birthday going out to Caitlin Crosby one time.
That's right.
Meow, 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 meow. You.
What?
You.
You. Yo, yo. Mo.
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't even know.
If you donated this morning and followed us, you get a follow back.
That's good.
Yeah.
Ain't no follow back, girl.
Ah!
All right.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
All right, let's give them a view of the outsides
Let's do it.
of all outside.
There's some nice happenings down on Broadway.
Keep singing it.
Well,
Things will be great when you're on Broadway.
I love it. That was what was that song? Downtown, where
Things will be
all
great.
the lights are bright. Downtown.
All right, everybody's gone now.
I know.
We have no listeners, no watchers, no nothing.
Well,
Thank
cut
you
it
to
off.
Laney J singing.
I know. She killed us. Sorry.
Sorry.
Y'all better call.
Uh-oh, what do you mean?
580-584-3388, 584-3389, or 584-3372.
What you gonna do?
Barbecue or boo-hoo.
Ah! That's pretty funny.
I used to say that up in the joint.
Oh, yeah?
What we gonna
How
do?
long, did you do a long stint?
With someone else. Good morning, you're on Swap Shop.
I forgot I got a friend of mine I need to put on your birthday list also.
Okay, who's that?
Amanda Zilliot.
Amanda Ziliox. Okay. All right, we've got her on the list. Thank you. Good morning, you're on Swap Shop.
Yeah, hey, this morning I got a baby lamb that needs a new home. He's on a bottle. He ain't but about, I don't know, 11, 12 days old. And I still got that F-450 truck, and I got friends that's got puppies. Number's 212-0578.
That's 580-212-0578. Thank you. Have a good day.
You have a blessed day.
Thank you, ma'am. Where all the lights are bright downtown. Okay. Laney J's not going to stop singing. So
Why
y'all need to get to
not?
calling, because I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm just sing and be happy.
Sing and be happy. Press along to the goal. Trust in.
All right. Hey, did you have a good time last night?
I did.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, we had a good
I
time.
meant to ask you that earlier, and I forgot. So.
Well, I mean, it's one of those things we were thinking, should we do this? Should we do that? Blah, blah, blah. And then we ended up just going to eat.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Something good.
Enjoying. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ann says, even if no one calls in, y'all, don't go off the air. I love listening to y'all.
We love that.
We may have to extend the show on into 10 o'clock then for you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We do appreciate
We enjoy bringing you the show. I
We
mean,
do.
and
It's fun.
it is fun and games. Don't get me wrong. It is definitely that. But there is a level of work that comes with bringing you all the details that we try to bring y'all.
Absolutely.
Yes, it's also Side Chick Day.
What?
I was pointed that was pointed out to me by a couple of different people.
That it's National Side Chick Day?
It is now National Side Chick Day. You know why that is, right? Because
it's the day after Valentine's
yeah,
Day.
and yesterday all the husbands or boyfriends that have main chicks or wives had to be with their wife for Valentine's Day.
And
Now they can go back to their side chick.
That's ridiculous.
I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Myself.
That is funny. Gosh. Oh man, it is 11 minutes after 9 o'clock. Do you know where your kids are?
Hopefully in school. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning.
ISS.
You're on Swap Shop. 580-306-6249. Thank you. Have a great day.
All right. Hey, y'all, go ahead and speak on up. It's tough to hear you in some cases. If it's a speakerphone situation, no speakerphones because those cause interference. So definitely speak right into that microphone for us. Yeah, you too, Laney J.
I know you.
It's
weren't
hard.
talking
It's hard
to
when you have a
me.
guest in studio to tell them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come on, raise your voice a
Do
little bit.
it.
I'm cranking it up all the week over here. We got socials going. People trying to hear you.
Just text her. I didn't know.
Text
there
her
was a
writes in.
National Side Chick Day. I thought that was every day.
Ah!
You just told on yourself.
That's
So
funny.
I won't tell your name. Yeah. What? Do you hear that?
Yeah.
Somebody's crappy radio.
Ah! Ah! Big blue note.
Big Blue. No, that's a Toby Keith song.
Yes, it is.
That's right.
Well, I guess we'll have to take a break here in a minute, and I'm gonna line some music up for
Yeah,
you.
might
you know?
as well. Yep. It's gonna get rough after 7:15.
That's pretty fun.
I can. Wow. Okay. Up next on Laney J's Roster Chronicles.
Ah!
Oh, that was funny.
Uh-oh.
Oopsies.
Uh-oh.
Whoopsies.
Here we go again.
Hope everybody had a good Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Celebrated and had fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Totally.
Let's see what's going on. There's a benefit dinner and auction this weekend.
Really?
5 o'clock on Saturday at the Holly Creek Nutrition Center, which is located right next to the Holly Creek Oak Hill Volunteer Fire Department
For real?
at the Y in Holly Creek.
Okay.
Yeah, it's for Tabitha Breyer Cox. It's going to be chili, Frito chili pie, $10. You get dessert and a drink, and there'll be an auction afterwards. And we have raffle tickets on some guns if you want to buy raffle tickets. So it's fun. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
About a month ago, I was in the parking lot in a business in Iredale. I did break my hip and my wrist. I want to thank everybody that come and helped me till the ambulance got there. I appreciate them. I don't know who they are, but just want to thank them.
All right, Miss Craven. I'm glad you're doing okay.
Yes, ma'am. I'm at home recuperating.
Good. I'm glad. All right. Take care of yourself.
I will. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Well, that's no fun.
Oh, man. I'm glad there were some good Samaritans around, though.
Me too. She's a sweet lady.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah. She has dedicated her life to helping other people, so I'm glad there was someone there to help her. Absolutely.
I like that. AKA volunteer.
That's right. Do it.
Everybody should. Everybody should. Matter of fact, you got some volunteer action going on right now, don't you?
I do.
There you go.
Yeah, the benefit,
Yeah.
among other things, but yeah.
That's coming up?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's Saturday.
Saturday?
Yeah. I just talked about it.
I know.
Oh. It is. There's an auction. We got all kinds of auction stuff, man.
Could
We
you
have
win
so
something
much
from the
fun.
radio? Did you auction off something? Did you get that yet? Or did you not?
You can win something from the radio.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Advertising.
What? Free advertising? Well, I mean, you'd pay for it because you're auctioning it, but you know what I mean.
Absolutely.
That's cool. That's cool. Donate advertising. That's a good job. Good job, Laney J. It's also
All right,
National
now.
Gumdrops Day.
All right. Now.
Did you know that?
It's what?
National Gumdrops Day.
Really?
Do you like gumdrops?
I do.
Not
Pretty
penny
good
drop.
gumdrop.
Not penny drops.
Goody Goody Gumdrop.
Are you a goody goody gumdrop?
I don't know.
I thought it was goody goody two shoes.
Oh, it is Goody Goody Two Shoes. Goody Goody Gumdrop is, what is that?
You got me on that one. Hey, the maker of The Simpsons, Matt Groening, is 70 today.
Matt Groening?
Groening.
What did he do?
Simpsons. He's
See-
creator of Simpsons.
Oh, okay. Okay, sorry. I never watched this.
His name it crosses the screen every time The Simpsons plays.
Yeah, I never watched.
Speaking of my dad, The Simpsons is one of those shows. As a kid, he would not let me watch it because he said it was vulgar. And then he watched it after I grew up, and he was like, "Man, I should have been letting you watch all this all along. It's hilarious." All right, 14 minutes after 9 a.m. means we're halfway through the show, and we're going to be wrapping up Swap Shop here in about 15 minutes. So we're going to take this time out, and I'm going to line up some music behind the Swap Shop trailer, because if we don't get some more calls, let Laney J roll it out of there.
That's right.
All right, we'll be right back.
Okay.
Our Swap Shop sponsor is brought to you by Kubota and Insulation Solutions.
Now's the time to get a great deal of proven Kubota farming equipment. Tractors that are adaptable, versatile, and rated number one durability and owner experience. Hay tools that are backed by a 2-year warranty. And durable Salty utility vehicles and SSV skid steers. Right now, pre-homes like Kubota run them for 0 down.
Okay.
0% APR for
Thank
up to 48 hours. Now through March 21st.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Samson Reynolds in between Arkansas or Atwell, Oklahoma.
Installation Solutions, services southeast Oklahoma, southwest Arkansas, and northeast Texas, handling residential, commercial, and agricultural installation, spray, blower, staple, or paint installation solutions as you cover, open cell, closed cell, and fiberglass options available with free estimates. Installation Solutions provides services on new builds and remodels of any size. Follow them on Facebook at Installation Solutions LLC. Follow Installation Solutions at 579-4808. That's 579-4808.
All right, y'all, we're back. 15 minutes after 9 o'clock. Give me a call, 584-3388, 3389, or 3372. What? Well, all right then. Let's see here. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
About a 250 egg incubator for sale. And I'm looking to buy a Pushmore if anybody has one for sale. You can call me at 580-236-9609. If you can't get me, leave me a voicemail or text me and I'll call you back. Appreciate your program. Thank you.
All right, that's 580-236-9609. Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye. All right. That was 580-236-9609. Did he say a lawnmower? All right. All right, you guys. You know to call me. Call me. Let me know what you got to buy, sell, trade, or give away. And today's Thursday. It's February the 15th. Obviously, it's the day after Valentine's Day. Tomorrow's Friday. I think it's going to set to be a good weekend. It may be a little bit colder on Saturday night. I was going to look at that and see this morning about the weather. See what it was like for the weekend. See what we got going. Oh, come on. Of course, when you want something to work for you, it don't want to work, but don't want it to work, and then it will work, and it's just annoying. Okay, no, I guess it just doesn't work at all. So, let's see. Friday, Saturday, it'll be a little bit cooler on Saturday night, but not what I thought it would be. So, it's not near as bad as I thought it would be. It looks like it's going to be in the 60s and 70s all next week. So, the weather is going to be beautiful. We could say that for sure. It usually is this time of year, and then we'll go through that place where we're getting a lot of rain. So, all right, y'all call us 580-584-3388, 584-3389, or 584-3372. Buy, sell, trade, or give away. If nobody calls here in the next few minutes, I'll go ahead and sign off. I will get out of here. There you go. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Yes, ma'am. One of my buddies got a project, Lord, he wants me to put on there. He wants old ovens, working or non-working. He was gonna pick them up. Call me 933-2272.
580-933-2272. Thank you, sir. Have a good day. All righty then. Old ovens. They will pick them up. That's nice. Wonder what they're doing with old ovens. Well, maybe putting some together. Who knows? Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Good morning. Hey, I got a Yamaha motorcycle for sale, and that's 500 the best offer on it. I've also got a utility trailer with a 9,000-pound winch on it. I'm asking $1,500 for it. And I've got a 10-in bed I'm going to sell if anybody's interested. You can call my number at 580-513-2117.
580-513-2117. Thank you. Have a great day. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Yes, I have 3 female full-blooded dachshund weenie dog mini puppies. I got 3 females. They're gonna have their first shots and be dewormed. For pictures and information and price, they can call me at 580-212-5764.
580-212-5764. All right. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Have a good day. All right. That was the mini weenie puppies. They are female. That number is 580-212-5764. You guys still got a couple minutes left here to call. Remember to check out our website. That's seokradio.com. Click the local news tab. You can read all the local news that we announce on our community bulletin board. That is there on our website under the local news tab. And it's very easy to access if you're, very easy to, whatever. If you are on, social media, Facebook, internet, it's easy. You can go to our Facebook page, KKBI FM. It's KKBI FM. All right. 22 minutes after 9 o'clock. Give me a call. We got some great songs lined up. If you guys want to hear these great songs. So, it is a little slow. Impeachment is the new hotness. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Hey, can I call you when you go on commercial break?
We get off the air at 9:30. You can call me after that.
I mean, I want to put something on the air, but I need your help to kind of word it.
Oh, okay. Well, I won't be taking a break. We already took our break, so I won't be taking one before we go off the air. So what you got?
My brother has type 4 cancer,
Uh-huh.
and they cut him off his medication and stuff. And I just want to have like a fundraiser.
Okay. I tell you what, if you will, call me after Swap Shop. I can help you with that. Okay. All right, great. Thanks. Bye. Yeah, see, we'll get that. We'll figure that one out. Let's see. Broken Bow is playing a district game Friday night. Got a little information here. Yep. Broken Bow basketball districts will start on Friday night. So we will be broadcasting the game here on Best Country 106. So you can listen in or listen at seokradio.com. So, sounds fun, right? Love basketball. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop. Go ahead. Aw. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
I would like to buy some young hens or pullets. For more information, call 236-5428.
That's 580-236-5428.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you.
All right, if we got disconnected there, call me back. We just got a couple minutes of Swap Shop left. So call me. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I got you.
All right, we have a 2015 Jeep Wrangler for sale. It's a two-door, four-wheel drive with 81,000 miles on it. It's in very good condition, and the number calls 580-236-2009.
580-236-2009. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. All right, he's got a 2015 Jeep Wrangler for sale. It's a two-door, four-wheel drive, and it's in great shape. Call 580-236-2009. I have an announcement from the tag office. Let me just pull this up here so make sure we get you the right information. The Broken Bow Tag Office will be closing at 12 tomorrow. The Broken Bow Tag Office will close at 12 o'clock tomorrow. That's Friday. All right. Thank you, Shonda, for that message. If you've got something, call me. If you have a community event or something like that, you can let me know about it. And we can put it on our community bulletin board, which runs from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. with the exception of noon, Monday through Friday. You can email us, kkbi1061fm@gmail.com. Now, this person is looking for kittens. They prefer a bigger breed. Looking for kittens, prefer a bigger breed. The number is 580-306-0770. That's 306-0770. 28 minutes after 9 o'clock. We're almost about ready to wrap it up. And you guys remember that if you're looking for, or not looking for, but if you have an old, weathered, tattered American flag, you can take those to the criminal justice class in Idabel, and they will retire them for free. They do a ceremony to retire those American flags. So, it's a pretty important deal. It's nice that they do that. In my opinion, I think it's great. I think it's respectful and honorable. You can get a hold of Gabe Morse, or you can contact the Kiamishi Tech Center in Idabel. Tell them that you've got some flags that you'd like to have retired. So it's good, and it helps out the students, obviously. So you should check that out. Oh, I think somebody's been hacked. Hacking's not fun. 29 minutes after 9 o'clock. Make that phone ring. Never mind. That's ridiculous. Don't forget about the benefit that is going on this Saturday. I'm going to talk about it again. So I am doing this benefit with friends and family of Tabitha Breyer Cox. And we'd love to have you guys there. It's $10 a plate. For crackers and chili or Frito chili pie, you get a drink and dessert, just $10. There's an auction afterwards. Everything kicks off at 5 o'clock at the Holly Creek Nutrition Center, right there by the Holly Creek Oak Hill Volunteer Fire Department in Holly Creek. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Anyway, I need to sell it, and then
918-208-5269 in Pickens. Thank you, sir. Thanks. Bye-bye. All right. Well, it's almost 9:30. We got time for one or two more calls. You want to get it in? Call me now. Call me. Swap Shop is brought to you by Insulation Solutions and Moyer Equipment. Kubota, we thank our sponsors very much so. All right. Faster horses. Okay. Well, I guess it's about that time, y'all. It's 9:30.
Been listening to Swap Shop. If you didn't get a chance to call in, you may email your buy, sell, trade, or giveaway items to kkbi1061fm@gmail.com. Swap Shop is heard Monday through Friday, 9 to 9:30 a.m. exclusively on Best Country 106. Today's Swap Shop is brought to you by
Kubota and Insulation Solutions. Thank you guys for joining us for Swap Shop today. We appreciate all of our listeners. Hope you have a wonderful day. Enjoy the sunshine. It's going to be out there today. I encourage you to get out and do something fun with your family or your kids or, the people you love the most. Just get out and have a good time with them. Make it a very special day. All right. You guys have a wonderful day. We're Jay and Laney J Live. See you back here 6 a.m. in the morning. We go live at 7:10 a.m. Be good to each other and peace off. Peace off, Facebook Live. Y'all have a great day. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate you guys.